Two. T-O-M. Teachers of my. Who am I today? The scribe, been forever, but the name changes with the times. I come from a place where space is home. I go into realms where your face is gone. A change gon' come. As a teen, hypnotized deep in a sleep, party and slumber. 11 life path number, a life of death that's rebirth. Recall realities to reemerge. Soul purge, I'll lend you frequency like loan words. Before I teach, I'll spit a poem first. Step on stage, set the stage, car walking, set ablaze, divine fire. The body is divine attire, sewn from words. Sound frequency, awakening dreams. Don't pinch me every day I wake up, it's a home birth. Start from zero to become the heroes. Cycles of time causes expansion of minds. Potential is exponential. Gain XP, what your power made of. I've had to face self, face to fate, a double fate. What will I make of the present? I'm just trying to pet heaven. Twice great, 2 arms up is none to wave. It's nothing to wave. God separate the waters from the waters. Genesis 1 and 6. See, that source is thousands of years prior to a Bible even existing. It's called the pet word for heaven. Watchers of noon, primordial, pre-ordered, bringing order in order. Its law the scales will represent. A double gift, re-present, Ray is present. Ra, amen to the God inside. The crown will glow as consciousness grows. So what assignment are you on? I do my best to do my best. Lead with the left, heart out my chest. By a step out of the flesh. On my crown is the Nemez, Corona shining. I do my best to do my best. Lead with the left, heart out my chest. By a step out of the flesh. On my crown is the Nemez, Corona shining. Serpent mind winding in alignment. Straight from Orion, the origins. Dig into the root, Kemp originals, the oracle speaking. Your aura is gleaming. The sons of God, Amen Ra. Who can't afford a reason to fall below your own means, meaning reaching beyond the firmament ceiling. I see linguistics tricking us deep into sleeping. The way we live inception, I must be dreaming. Doubles, double L, square root, mirrors, reverse the image. My grip was slipping. Almost forgot the point of the mission. Statements point out all the contradictions. Blatant truth lives where my eye is foundation. Yeah, co-founded a nation. Dictionary study spells can be scary. Etymology, this here is completion. Cycle circles, dualism wisdom. I peddle flowers. 2 eyes are watching to see through the double realm I'm healing. Never out of what's within him. Infinite reasons, just like my brother ARCAD. Always remain calm against demons. Death culture, to be alive here, it's a lie here. They crossed us into thinking that death isn't living. The lies are falling through my palms, arm wide, holes in my hand. The Pope's in command, I demand the throne back. Ancient teachings, I'm a throwback. Picture that, see this moment here is cold that. So black, I see through lies. Why they hold that, ocean motions. I'm flowing through noon in the boats of consciousness. My tongue is rolling, planting seeds, sowing. Knee of speaking, untangled quantum DNA, spitting frequencies. I hear Christians scream hallelujah. And this ain't that the name of God is God. I must bring the order back, the scales are tipping. In the court of Allah, moonshine to Houthi is Yah. This here is Patah, bulldozing. The one chosen, focus. When the light hits you, just open like lotus. Melt your mind when in mind time is frozen. Blow minds, my mind is golden. Coat me in gold, I've got a gold coat round me like I'm Tutankhamun. Like his, when you spell my name, put 3 lines in. Scribe, presenting the law's findings. Who's he? I'm me, an echo of Tahuti. Yes, I do my best to do my best. Lead with the left, heart out my chest. By step out of the flesh. On my crown is the Nemez, Corona shining. We do our best to do our best.
show.
What's up? What's up, my mic check?
Sound good, buddy.
Sound good. Hotep. Hotep, my aunt. Welcome to the teachings of my aunt Study Guide Sundays. Before we get started, today's study guide topic is one of my favorites. I think. Culture. Before we get started, and I introduce everyone on the panel, we will begin as we always do with our beautiful affirmation. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Unki and Ma'at, Un-N-S, Nintet or Set and Ma'at, Min Hepapet and Ma'at, Her in Hukui, Per Ikut. I live for Ma'at, I exist within her, I do not speak in the place of Ma'at. Every day I advance towards Ma'at. My being is surrounded in darkness. I come forth as conscious light. Peace, everybody. Scribe, I get some music, brother. I'd like to introduce everybody on the panel. We'll begin with the good brother, Scribe. Scribe is a writer, poet, spoken word artist, audio producer and engineer, healer, spiritual advisor, consultant, and business creator. He is a master student of the Tiru, a true follower and protector of Ma'at, a scribe of Tahuti and Ma'at. He studies under the master teacher, Saba Tahuti Amenhotep Ra. For the scribe, quality always outweighs quantity. He enjoys observing reality and incorporating these observations into his writings and creation to assist in awakening of dormant DNA and reversing of negative hypnosis. Next, we got the general, the great Ahati Ma'at. Ahati Ma'at was taught under the great Tahuti Amenhotep Ra. He has been a serious student and teacher of Kemetic culture and history for several years. He has written multiple books, including the textbook called Journey of Your Soul series, essays, and articles. Furthermore, he hosts in-person and online classes, weekly podcasts, and periodically creates documentaries. He also has experience in public speaking and academic debating. He is responsible for the creation of the weekly study guide and the teachings of Ma'at. And next we have the great Menku Ara. Menku specializes in training and educating youth workers, counselors, and educators about arts, culture, and history. He travels the world to experience how people live, and he shares it with everyone who is interested in learning from the research he has witnessed. Menku has a master's degree in entertainment and media business and has been working in the music industry and with nonprofit organizations, providing program planning and promoting concerts and community events in Madison for over 30 years. During that time, he has facilitated the following innovative after-school programs for Madison School Community Recreation: Hip Hop 101, Music Production 101, and MP4 music programs for youth. And I am the presenter for the night, the great ARCAD Infinite, the chairman of the organization of the Chetu, of the teachings of Ma'at. I am a student of the master teacher, the great Tahuti Amenhotep Ra, and a host of this study guide, Teachings of Ma'at. I am a true-hearted follower based on ancestral artifacts over religious opinion and a love of my people unconditionally, and loyal to Ma'at and the Medu Neter Hotep Ma'at. Welcome everybody to another beautiful Sunday.
Hotep, Hotep.
Good brothers.
How you feeling? How you feeling, ARCAD?
Man, listen.
Happy Ray Day. Happy Ray Day.
Yes. Man, it's a beautiful day though. Beautiful. How y'all brothers doing?
Scribe, how you doing today?
Doing excellent. Excited for the presentation. I know you're going to kill it. I know you're going to bring it back to life once you do that. So shout out to you, good brother. I'm excited for it. Peace and love to everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining us, being here live with us. Peace and love to all the viewers who are watching after the live stream. Peace and love to you. So yeah, the great brother Ahati Ma'at, he will be joining us a little bit later. He had a couple things he needed to take care of prior to the show, so he will be with us. So yeah, shout out to everyone. If you guys noticed, if you've seen today, the Teachings of Ma'at dropped a audio book, an audio recording for the teachings of, or the instructions of Amen and Mopay. So if you guys haven't seen that or are aware of that, you can just go to our main channel, and you'll see it there. And in the description, there's a link to the Teachings of Ma'at website to where you can download it. In my SoundCloud section, if you click on it, you can download the actual recording to your phone, so you can take it with you. All right, so of course, I love to always start the show with giving adoration and hailing the great supporters of the Teachings of Ma'at. All right, so we'll do that. Some of you guys send in support throughout the week for the previous classes, so we always love to start with that. All right, so we'll start first. With the great brother Stephen Escalar. He sends 1572. He says, for support, wonderful teaching, Ahati, Tua. Appreciate you, great brother Stephen E. One of the latest consistent members of the Medu Neture Monday class. It's wonderful to have you in there, great brother. So definitely thank you for your consistent support. So peace and love to you. All right, next we have Trenton Donaldson. Payment from Atun. Peace and love to you. He sends 1872. He says, Hotep brother Rahati, I value you and your teachings. Absolutely. That goes a very long way. Sending in these great words that you send in with your support. So peace and love to you, Trenton Donaldson, also known as Atun. Shout out to you, good brother. All right, next we have the most consistent donator on YouTube. Since this brother came in, he has been consistently sending in support for Saba Tahuti and the Tahuti podcast and the Teachings of Ma'at organization from the very beginning. He hasn't missed 1 week. So, Tua to you. Nito Campbell, also known as Squano Trending in the chat. So this is Squano Trending. If you see him in the chat, give him a hail. All right. And then we'll go with the great sister, Bev. She sends $10. She says, Saba Hachi's class, TOM love. Shout out to you, Bev. You're awesome. You're excellent. You consistently support the TOM. So definitely shout out to you, great sister Bev. We appreciate you. All right, and lastly, that we just received in when we went live, the great brother E Manifesto, Imani. He sends $10 for Sunday's class. Throughout to you, good brother Imani. I like your image there too. That's fire, brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate your support. All right, so yes, we definitely appreciate everyone joining us. We're in for another great presentation from the great brother ARCAD Infinite. What is culture? Part 2. A lot of you said that you would like to have a continuation of his last show. So that's what he brought forth. What you guys asked for, we will bring forth. So to all the great supporters. I want to give a shout out to the great brother Anu, our moderator. Appreciate you, good brother. You're here and you do a great job at moderation. So I definitely want to give you your hail as well, good brother. And thank you for your consistency. And he says hit like and subscribe. So yes, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button to push us out there. Help this YouTube algorithm is real. So the more that you engage in the comment section, to make sure that you like and copy in the link to share it elsewhere, all that helps with the algorithm and pushing it out there. And the great brother Anu consistently puts our Cash App and our PayPal in the description box, or excuse me, in the chat room, but it's also in the description box. And we also have an Ethereum wallet. So for those of you who are more on the anonymous section and deal with cryptocurrency, we also have a wallet for that as well, Ethereum. So if you want to support that way, there has been a couple people to support in that way, so we definitely appreciate that. All right, so peace and love to everyone, and get your notepads ready and enjoy the show. Pick it up, great brother ARCAD.
What's up? Peace and love, everybody. Glad to be back. I was gone for a week up in the mountains in Colorado with my family. The most fun I ever had in my life, but also the most dangerous time I ever had in my life. It was beautiful. So I had planned to work on my the part 2, because remember I had said I had a lot of slides left over and I was gonna work on that. But it was snowing. It was for real, like in the mountains, it was bad. And I was the only one that was responsible for my family. So I was really exhausted when I got back home. So I wasn't able to work on it there. So I had to do it this week. And this week, I'm glad that I was able to do it this week as opposed to last week, because something magical happened. When they say the magic is real, the magic is real. So I was able to work on it this week, and I'm excited to bring it to you guys and show you guys finish up. But Scribe, my computer was I don't know if it's the computer or if it's the Canva, brother, but let me see if I can get this thing up here. Hold on. Where's my screen share? There we go.
Hotep to everyone who is definitely in the chat. Peace and love to everyone. Set Shaid, Hotep family, peace and love to you. This is the great sister who does our timestamps for us. So make sure you hail this sister, the timestamps for the Tahuti Pod class and for the teachings of Ma'at. So definitely make sure you hail her, because she makes it very convenient for everyone to come after and go to certain sections. So peace and love to you, sister. Your screen is up, brother ARCAD.
It's up.
Yes, sir.
Does the sound come through when you share the window?
As long as you click the share tab audio. Well, no, if you do it under the window section, it won't play sound. You have to either do Chrome tab or entire screen.
Okay. Share screen, Chrome tab.
I see a new name in the chat we've never seen in the chat before. We always love to acknowledge the new people. Jono Doms, or the J may be a Hono Doms. Correct me if I'm wrong. He sends support. Peace and love to you. Definitely glad to have you.
Appreciate you. Hold me down, Scribe. Hold me down.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Get it up here. See, I had it loaded, but then you told me it won't share the sound. I need the sound.
Yes.
So now I'm pulling it up through the Chrome.
Okay, perfect. All right, so while we're allowing the great brother ARCAD to get his presentation ready, we'll put this up here, our Discord community. This is an excellent Discord community that we have. We had our first meeting last week, and it was absolutely amazing. A lot of you showed up and spoke, showed your faces, and allowed us to hear your voices. The Discord link is in the description box. If you're not a part of that, this is where we will be hosting our community meetings once a month. So we expect to see it consistently grow. All right, so it's a lot of great things going on in the Discord chat, and I'll post the link right now in the chat room. So be sure to join us in our Discord group and stay in constant communication with us. You can reach out to us personally on there. You can DM us and for any inquiries that you have about TOM. So yes, be sure to join us in our Discord.
I'm still showing the wrong one. Hold on.
Yes, let me see. When you click out of that one,
Yeah.
and then when you go to
Am I
share, yes, you're out. So when you go to share, or when you go to present, click present, and then it'll say present full screen, and you want to hit the present full screen and then hit present, and do it under the Chrome tab. When you share screen, do Chrome tab, hit
Okay,
share
hold on.
tab audio.
All right, 1 second. Hold on. All right. Okay, share tab.
Yeah,
There we
Chrome
go.
tab. And then click the tab of your presentation.
Wow. Okay. Share screen, Chrome tab. Projects, nope. This one right here. And then you say entire screen or Chrome tab? Chrome tab, presentation, got it.
All right, now when you go to present on Canva right there, go to present and then do full screen. Yep, right there, present full screen. Yep, and then hit present. There you go, good brother.
Okay. Can y'all see it? What is it? What's showing now?
Yes, it's showing
The
culture.
first
with
screen
the
it
map.
says culture, cool, and maps.
Okay.
That's fire,
I
by the
can't
way.
see, but I don't have my presenter screen though, right? Is it
No,
still showing that, or is it showing the
No, it'll continue just to show your presentation. It won't come off of
Okay.
your presentation.
Okay. And then I could use this. Does that take me to the next?
No, you want to keep it in full screen mode.
Yeah.
You want to go to present and keep it in full screen.
Okay. All right. Culture. We're going to talk about culture. I'm throwed off now because I was going to do it without the screen, but we're going to do it anyway. So, I worked on culture. Culture is a big deal. When I ended my last presentation, I said the question of the day was, what is your culture? I asked the question, but don't tell me, only you can answer that. What do you tell yourself when you look in the mirror? Scribe, it's been glitching, bro. Real bad, but can y'all see?
Yes, we see it.
What do you guys see?
It's a good and bad thing, right? Because we as Black people, we turn our trauma into culture.
No,
right. You know what I mean? And,
Can you hear?
And sometimes, like I said, it's good sometimes to remember where you come from.
I'm not.
It's also like, do I want to
say culture?
Because I feel like you're celebrating it a little.
This is
Right?
supposed
You know what I mean?
to be
Celebrating the
my
worst
last.
times of
This
your
isn't
life.
supposed to be.
But I have to. I have to, because that's what made me who I am today. I wouldn't be sitting right here with you if it wasn't for the worst times of my life.
Think about it. One time of his life, he spent more time in jail than he was actually outside of jail.
Period.
Which is wild.
Culture. That was from the last video. Scribe, can you hear me, bro?
Good and bad.
Yes, I hear you.
That was from the last video. You see when I hit the video,
it's a good and bad thing, right? Because we as Black people.
Next screen, same thing.
It's a good and bad thing, right? Because we as Black people, we turn our trauma into culture.
Right.
You know what I mean? and sometimes, like I said, it's good sometimes to remember where you come from, but then it's also like, do I want to? Because it feels like you're celebrating it a little bit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Celebrating the worst times of your life.
Right.
You know?
But I have to. I have to, because that's what made me who I am today. I wouldn't be sitting right here with you if it wasn't for the worst times of my life.
Wow.
Think about it. One time of his life.
Go to the next screen. Wow. Same video.
It's a good and bad
I see
thing, right? We
Scribe.
as Black people, we turn.
Oh man. What? Oh man. Okay, guys. So listen, y'all gonna have to bear with me. Y'all see the technical difficulties I'm going through, but guess what? We still gonna do it. Teachings of my eye, we still gonna do it. So like I said, when I ended my last presentation, I said the question of the day was, what is your culture? But don't tell me, only you can answer that. What do you tell yourself when you look in the mirror? And then this glitching and the video popped up from last week, and I don't know.
What he's saying.
It's a good and bad thing, right? Because we as Black people, we turn our trauma into culture.
It's still playing.
You know what I mean? And sometimes, like I said, it's good sometimes to remember where you come from, but then it's also like, do I want to? Because it feels like you're celebrating it a little bit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Celebrating the worst times of your life.
Right. But I have to. I have to, because that's what made me who I am today. I wouldn't be sitting right here with you if it wasn't for the worst times of my life.
Think about it. One time of his life, he spent more time in jail than he was actually outside of jail.
Period.
Which is wild.
I never.
All right. Okay. I didn't expect that, guys, but I appreciate your patience, though. This is actually the video. That was the video from my last one, from part 1. But I mean, he said some really interesting things. But Ahati mentioned some videos that I checked out, and this is the beginning of my part 2. Okay, so we're gonna play this video. Can you guys hear?
Supremacists do not care. They don't care how many radio programs you have, how many TV programs. You can just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk.
Well, wait.
Black people still hold on to what I started this program with. Hold on tenaciously to what we call black culture. The white supremacists said, I invented black culture. That's what the white supremacists say. Black culture is nothing but a reaction to me. That's all it is. And it's a very sorry reaction. It has 4 components: primitive, pitiful, stupid, and or silly. Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. 2 people you named.
Yes.
What happened to them?
They got killed.
You better on what he's.
What? Did you guys hear that? That was we I don't know what. Let me run it back one more time. See what he said. He said
on what he's saying.
The white supremacists.
The white supremacists do not care. They don't care how many radio programs you have, how many TV programs. You can just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk.
Talk about it. So how you call
Black people still hold on to what I started this program with. Hold on tenaciously to what we call black culture. The white supremacists said, I invented black culture. That's what the white supremacists say. Black culture is nothing but a reaction to me. That's all it is. And it's a very sorry reaction.
Yo, Scribe, my computer
It has 4 components: primitive, pitiful, stupid, and or silly. Dr. Martin Luther King.
What's going on? Dr. Martin Luther King.
Malcolm X. 2 people you named.
Yes.
What happened to him?
They got killed.
You bet it's on what he's.
Scribe, I don't know what's going on, brother. My computer is glitching out. You guys still with me? Everybody in the chat, y'all still with me?
Yeah, you look good on our end. Whatever's happening on your end, we're not seeing. So,
brother, I'm just okay, but the video keep playing. And anyway, culture, right? This is what we here for. Culture. Could I get a little music, Scribe? Culture, right? So again, talking about culture, right? So the definition of culture is the arts and other manifestations of human intellectual achievement regarded collectively. Yes, I remember that from the first teaching. A refined understanding or appreciation of culture. Yep. 2, ideas, customs, and social behavior of a particular people or society. Yep. Sounds right. The cultivation of bacteria in, I see my pointer, in bacteria and tissue cells. Can y'all see my pointer?
yes.
Yes, brother.
Okay. Nutrients and cells. The cultivation of plants. Okay. All right. All right. So it says culture can be defined as the values, behaviors, customs, shared beliefs, and artifacts that categorize a group or society. It encompasses many practices, including language, cuisine, music, art, religion, social norms, traditions, historical events, and geographic locations. Yes, I remember that. This was in the last, I think it was in the last thing we went over this year. Interactions with other cultures shape it. It plays a significant role in shaping individual and collective identity, shaping how individuals view the world and interact with each other. Culture is passed down from generation to generation, and it evolves over time. Yep, I remember now. Okay, yes, now. And then we were talking about language. Yes, okay, I'm with it. Yes, we did language. Language is the principal method of human communication consisting of words in a structured and conventional way and conveyed by speech, writing, or gesture. 2, a system of communication used by a particular country or community. Yep. A style or piece of writing or speech. Yep. That sounds familiar. And when you trace the word back to its origins, see, you got Middle English, Old English, and then what does that say? Tongue? Okay, yeah. Keep it rolling. We did that. Oh man, what is going on? What is going on? Scribe, what's on my screen, brother? What do you
Language.
see?
We see
Language is on the screen. Okay, because when I go to the other screen,
The
then
next,
culture, right? Okay, language. Okay. All right, so when I go to this one, what is this? Cultivation. I don't recognize this. Scribe, what's on the screen? What's showing now? It should be, I'm still dealing with language, right?
it says cultivation.
What do you see? No, it shouldn't say cultivation. It shouldn't say cultivate. Okay, hold on, let me see. Oh, is it? Okay. No, I don't recognize it. Something, is it moving?
Yeah, we see cultivation and
Oh
confetti
yeah,
flying.
that's, I don't know what's going on. So what does it say? It's all right. I don't know. It's all right.
Keep moving, brother. Keep moving.
Wait, it's still. What you see now? Does it see language? Does it say language? It should say language. My screen should. It still say cultivation.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll just. All right. It seems like it ain't gonna let me move past it, so we'll just. Okay. So cultivation, the act of cultivating land and the state of being cultivated, the process of trying to acquire and develop a quality or skill. Number 3, a refinement and good education. Okay. But with this cultivation, we dealing with culture. Wait, all right, what are those arrows? What is, y'all got arrows pointing to something? It's
an arrow
Or is
that's
it
pointing
confetti?
to enlightenment.
to enlightenment.
Yep, and there's an arrow
Under
pointing to culture.
But we spoke. It don't say nothing about language. It's not showing nothing about language because I was remember my last one. I touched on the culture and then I went through language, arts, religion. All right, whatever. What's showing now, brother?
It's culture. Looks
Still?
like the etymology. Looks like the etymology of culture.
All right, I don't remember putting no etymology for culture.
Or it looks like a definition of culture.
What does it say? Tilling the land. Oh, okay, I could see. All right, I got it, brother. Tilling the land, preparing the earth for crops. Well, I'm gonna leave that alone. That sounds like a Tahuti podcast question. Colony, Quell. I don't remember putting that in there, but okay. But anyway, if you got any questions, shout out to the best teacher on the internet, Saba Tahuti Amenhotep Ra. My computer is going nuts right now. I don't know about this confetti and all of this, but it ties in, I guess, right? Because I was still dealing with the language, brother. And I don't know what the thing is doing, but shout out to the Saba Tahuti Amenhotep Ra. Check out the podcast every Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific time on YouTube. Shout out to Saba. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep this pushing, man. I appreciate y'all patience, man. I don't know what just happened. Last thing I remember, we was talking about language. In the chat, what you guys remember? Were we talking about language? Language? I don't know. Oh, my computer bugging out, yo. It's all good. Enlightenment. Are we on, where are we at now? We on enlightenment. I'm just gonna go with it. We on enlightenment? What does it show, Minku or Scribe?
Yes, it's showing enlightenment.
Enlightenment? All right, we just go with that. Okay. We just gonna do what the computer say do. We'll just do it. So enlightenment, the definition of enlightenment is the action of enlightening or the state of being enlightened. I was trying to do this thing about culture. I was just trying to finish up from from part one. Remember? Minku, did you check out part one?
Yes.
Was you there? I was just trying to finish part one. Yeah, with the culture. They got me on enlightenment and cultivation. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just gonna go with it though. So anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all patience in the chat. So it says enlightenment, number one definition from Google, right there from Google, guys. I know I'm not real complicated. I just keep digging. So it says the action of enlightening or the state of being enlightened. Okay. Similar is understanding, insight, education, learning, knowledge, awareness. All right. I can see how that ties into culture. Okay. I could put that together. Okay, number two, the definition of enlightenment is a European intellectual movement of the late 17th and 18th centuries emphasizing reason and individualism rather than tradition. That's funny. That's weird. It was heavily influenced by 17th century philosophers such as Descartes, Locke, and Newton. Wow, okay. That's an interesting definition for enlightenment. You ever heard of that definition, Minku? Number two, a European intellectual movement emphasizing reason and individualism. You ever heard of that?
Never. The Europeans are not enlightened.
I'm just reading from I was just trying to finish my presentation by Coach. I'm just reading from the Google, brother. I was on language. Okay, so language, right? Yeah, language and culture are intertwined and inseparable. Language reflects culture, values, beliefs, shapes the way people think, and it enables communication within a culture. Yes. My computer is acting right. Okay, yes. Tongue. Okay, yes. Okay, tongue. This is some etymology. The tongue language etymology online dictionary sounds like a Tahuti podcast question. Yes, it does. What does it say? It says language speech, late 13th century. Words, what is said, conversation, talk, from Old French, pi, Proto-Indo-European root, tongue. Interesting. Yo, the way my computer is acting right now, I can't answer no questions, right? But if you got any questions about anything, just send them in to the Tahuti podcast every Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to keep it pushing, man, for my computer start acting up again. I'm going to keep on going through, trying to get through this thing on culture, right? Because, yeah, music, right? We was doing language, music. Okay, yes, music. Music ties into culture. Music is the vocal or instrumental sounds, or both, combined in such a way as to produce beauty or form, harmony and expression of emotion, right? I got you. Number 2 is the written or printed signs representing vocal or instrumental sound. Okay. Sound about right? What is the best definition of music? The art of producing pleasing or expressive combinations of tones, especially with melody, rhythm, and usually harmony. Then down here it says you trace the word back. You got music, Middle English, musique, Old French, Latin, and Greek. Music, art of the muses. What is that? What that say? Art of the muses, and then Greek is muse. Man, listen, this is how I learn. It's how I learn, guys. How to eat the fish and spit out the bone. Yes, music. Yes, I remember. That's what we was talking about, music. So music is deeply intertwined with culture and is often considered one of the most important expressions of cultural identity. Music reflects the values, beliefs, and traditions of a particular society. It serves as a means of communicating cultural ideas and experiences to others. Different cultures have different musical traditions, which can vary widely in terms of style, rhythm, instrumentation, and lyrics. Music is also often closely tied to religious and spiritual practices, with many cultures using music as a means of connecting with the divine. In addition to reflecting cultural identity, music can also be used as a means of cultural exchange, with different cultures borrowing and adapting musical styles and techniques from one another. This can lead to the creation of new musical forms and styles that blend elements from different cultural traditions. Overall, music is a powerful tool for expressing and shaping cultural identity and is an important part of the human experience across culture and thrive. Yes, I remember that from the last one. I remember. Yes, music, okay. Music, this is some etymology. Bro, what is going on? Bro, what y'all see? How am I doing, Minku?
You're doing good, brother. It's on another page on music. It's muse. It's pointing to the word imp, men.
Really? Why is it pointing to men? I don't know.
There's an arrow that's bouncing back and forth to the word men.
And it's something stars in the back. I don't know what's going on. Yo, my computer look like it's tripping again, bro. Okay, but anyway, all right. So music is a pleasing succession of sounds and combination of sounds. Yes. The science of combining sounds and rhythmic melody. Yes. Okay. I'm with you. And then, okay, got muse. Okay. All right. Then muse. Oh, yeah. This is the etymology online dictionary. This is how you trace words back, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. But I didn't remember putting this here though. But we was doing music. I was talking about music, and then, all right, so muse from late 14th century, one of 9 muses of classical mythology, the daughters of Zeus. And then all I need is the original. Okay, so pi, the metal netter means men. And what does it say men means? Minku, what do you guys see out there in the chat? What does men mean? What does it say? Men means? I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm saying. Is that what? We talking about music still. What?
Yeah. It says to think, inspiring goddess of a particular poet with a lower case is from late 14th century.
14th. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. I don't remember putting that there. All right. And what about you guys in the chat? You guys in the chat, are you guys seeing what we're seeing? Type a 9 in the chat if you see what I'm seeing. Brother, I don't remember making this screen, so I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna go to the next one before my screen start acting up again. What? Music. I should be on music. Do you see? It should say music. What does it say? Men. What is this? I don't recognize this screen either. Number 1, men, Proto-Indo-European root meaning to think with derivatives referring to. Bro, I can't even. What does it say? Qualities and states of mind or thought. Okay. All right. I don't know why my computer and I don't know. It's all over the place. The break of the matrix, bro. I don't know what's going on with this. I gotta learn how to use this Canva, man. I gotta get good with this. I'm getting good though. I'm getting a little better because this would have upset me before. If all this would have popped up here and I'm trying to talk about culture and I'm trying to finish my part 2 and all this popped up, I would have been upset, but I'm not because it looks like it ties in, right? Because it says men right there means to think. That's what it said. And then men too means to project. The arrow looks like it's pointing to project. I don't know where that arrow came from. I don't know what that means, but whatever, we just gonna go with it so I can get through. What is my screen doing? What is it doing, Minku? What is it showing?
It's still on, it's on men and then it switched to some meta netter.
What?
Oh yeah, it's switching back.
What about the music? Does it say music? It's not showing it. It should say music.
No,
it's because I'm talking about culture. It should.
Yeah.
Yo, my computer is acting up, guys. All right, we just gonna go with it though. I don't know, but what does it say anyway? What is it?
It looks like the meta netter definition of the word men.
Men, page 301. Okay, well, we'll go with it because that's a. All right. So men. Let's see. Look, I don't know. It's still acting up.
Did your car take over? And
I don't know what's going on, bro. Yo, listen. What is? Hold on. Like I just was trying to finish part 2. That was it. I was just trying to finish because I had some extra slides and I was just gonna finish part 2, just touch on maybe 1 or 2 more cultures and maybe just let that, but I don't know. We're just gonna go with it, man. Hey, how's everybody doing in the chat? Everybody doing good in the chat? My computer, there we go. Cuisine. All right. Everybody good in the chat, man. How we doing in the chat, everybody?
The brother Maharu says, just flow it.
Man, listen, I ain't got no choice, bro. It's like, yo, but it's bugging because I don't know what it's doing. Okay, anyway. Cuisine. We was on language and then cuisine, yes. I get back to my flow. See, it could be throwing me off, bro. I be trying to, man, I appreciate y'all patience, right? So cuisine is a style or a method of cooking, especially as characteristic of a particular country, region, or establishment. Cooking, fare, food, hot, cordon bleu. Right here, you trace the word back. I love tracing the words back, man. I love the etymology online dictionary. Trace the word back to the metal netter. If there's an equivalent, sometimes they be trying to trick us. They be trying to hit us with the boo game. So yeah, all right. Food and cuisine are an integral part of culture and reflect its history, geography, and social norms. It provides a means of expressing identity and connecting with others, shaping social relationships, and contributing to a sense of community. Eating practices can serve as a form of social distinction, representing class, gender, and ethnic identity. Through food, one can gain insight into the values, beliefs, and traditions of a culture. Therefore, food and cuisine play a significant role in shaping and expressing cultural identity. I remember now, this is where I was at. I was flowing, bro, because I was doing this and I was putting language. I was just showing the definitions. I had a nice little flow. Y'all know I'm still trying to learn how to use this Canva. So we're going to keep going with it. Yes, ARCAD. Yes. Language, music, cuisine, art, religion play a significant role in shaping individual and collective identities. But didn't you go over that exact same thing last presentation? I did go over that. Okay, so we're going to keep it pushing. I'm just making sure y'all with me. That's why I was trying to go over language, all that other stuff about cultivation and all that I don't know how that relates, but if you got a question, you can tune in. Don't worry about reminding us about art and religion. Okay, all right. So we did cuisine, we did language. All right. Don't worry about reminding us. Who is the us? What is going on? Yo, don't worry about reminding us about art and religion. We remember Sekhmet. Let's look at some other popular cultures. Scribe, you got remote access to my computer, bro? What?
No, sir, I do not.
What is going on, yo? Who is the us, bro? And who?
Gotta be you and your car.
It say, don't worry about reminding us about art and religion. We remember Sekhmet. It sounds like they being slick, but okay, we just gonna go with it. Whoever said that in the chat, I appreciate you, brother. So besides these three cultures, we have been learning about so far. So what did we do? We did Chinese, right? What else? Russian, we did. And what other one we did? You guys remember? It was Russian, I think Chinese, and
did we do the Irish?
Irish, that's right. Yes, Irish. Yes. So is there anyone in the chat familiar with any other culture that we haven't discussed? Drop a line in the chat. Let me know. Let me know what they say, guys, because you know my computer bugging out. I don't want to keep it still. I don't want to move too fast, too far. I want to take it slow. I want to walk them down. So is anyone in the chat familiar with any other culture that we haven't discussed? So we discussed Irish and shepherd's pie. We went over their food. We went over Chinese and their language being Mandarin. And yeah, I remember, bro. I definitely remember. What they dropping in the chat?
Maharu says Netaru.
Netaru, okay. All right. Anybody else? Any other culture? What about Minku? You ever seen them guys in them cars with the old cars, the 60, like the 64, 63, and they had a hydraulics. What's the name of that culture that those guys don't they have they have that? It's a culture, right? Car culture, right? Anybody you ever heard of car culture?
Oh yeah, like the lowriders. Yeah.
The lowriders. Yes. When I used to be in Cali, bro, I used to see the lowriders. What about anybody in the chat? Anybody else ever heard of any other culture? Seems like we don't want to say. We keep it pushing. I'm gonna keep it going. We'll keep it going, man. I don't know what's going on. We just gonna go examine some cultures. Minku, what's my screen showing, brotother? Scribe, what's my screen showing?
It's a tree and some rain.
No, I'm about to go do we're gonna go over. So we did Russian, we did Irish. I'm gonna do another culture. I should be Indian. I'm gonna do Indian. Let's do Indian culture. Anybody ever heard of Indian culture? Naan bread. My wife loves naan bread. So I don't know. I'm trying. It should say Indian. Does it say Indian or India? Anything? You don't see anything with? No. What?
It's just
Tell me when it says Indian or India or something.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what my thing is doing. I'm trying to get through this culture thing, and I don't know what my computer bugging out. I don't know what's going on. Oh my goodness, yo. What is going on? Yeah, is it showing anything yet? Indian?
No. The screen is looks like
you said it's a tree, right?
Not anymore. It's it says, what does the image have to do with culture?
What? I thought you said it was a tree.
Now it's a tree.
Sound like them. Bro, thanks for helping me out, because I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. And everybody's patience in the chat, being patient with me as we move through this. My computer been bugging out, man.
We seen it for half a second. We seen India.
What? What did you see? What did you see? What did you see?
It's glitching back and forth. It's showing the image of the 4 races.
Of the
there
4.
we go. Now we at India. Okay, it keeps jumping.
I'm just trying to do Indian. I said I just want to do Indian, bro. That's all. Like,
all right.
Yo, listen. I just want to do. It's there.
Yeah, it's there.
It's there right now. And what does it say?
It says Indian.
It's not a picture. What did you say? It was a picture of some races or something before?
Yeah, yes, the 4 races with the Ta-Nehisi, or excuse me, the Nehesi and the Cometians.
Okay.
The Red Emerald.
All right. Okay, I heard it. Okay, yeah. All right. Well, okay. Well, let me deal with the Indian, brother, and I definitely appreciate that, because I definitely want to. I'm definitely interested in finding out about that, but I gotta keep the flow, because you see my computer bugging out. So I'm gonna go Indian, and then. All right. So Indian. India is a diverse country with over 19,500 different languages and dialects spoken across the country. However, Hindi is the most widely spoken language in India, and is considered the official language of the country along with English. Apart from Hindi, other popular languages in India include Bengali, Telugu, Marathi, Tamil, Gujarati, Kannada, Punjabi, and Malayalam, among others. Shout out to everybody in the Indian culture. You guys want to help me pronounce these words correctly, I would appreciate it. I've heard of Punjabi. Anybody ever heard of Indian culture? We're going to keep it going, man. I got to get through this, man. Indian. So, language, Indian language. So, okay. So namaste, namaste. You guys see that symbol right there? That's namaste. This is probably the easiest word to learn, and it means hello in Hindi. Namaste. I thought it meant woosah or something. I thought it meant chill out. I thought namaste meant cool out, bro. I thought it meant take it easy. I didn't know it meant hello, but that's awesome. I love learning about different cultures. Indian culture, Indian cuisine. Indian cuisine is incredibly diverse and varies greatly from region to region. However, some popular Indian dishes that are loved all over the country include butter chicken, a popular Punjabi dish made with tender chicken cooked in a creamy red tomato sauce. Biryani, a fragrant rice dish made with meat, vegetables, and aromatic spices. Biryani rice. I used to eat that after Ramadan at the masjid. I used to have that. Masala dosa, a crispy rice and lentil crepe stuffed with a spicy potato filling. Chole bhature, a North Indian dish made with spicy chickpeas served with deep fried bread. Okay, all right, okay, there we go. Anybody familiar with any of these dishes in the chat? Anybody familiar with Indian culture? Let me know, let us know. Drop a 9 in the chat if you're familiar with any of these cultures. Is any of this biryani rice? I've had that biryani rice, like that butter chicken and some naan bread. Scribe, you ever had any of that?
No, I have not. Naan bread.
All right. Okay. talking about different cuisines, different foods, different things in relation to culture, and all this other stuff popping up on my screen. Man, I'm just trying to look at the food. That's it. I'm just trying to go through the,
So it kind of looks like pita bread a little bit. I don't know if that's the same or not.
I don't know. I've eaten it before, brother. I've eaten it. I've enjoyed it. So I just didn't know. I didn't know it was Indian. I thought it was, I don't know. This culture stuff is, I don't know, man. Anyway, during my first presentation, I asked everyone in the chat, what culture are they familiar with? And no one said one culture I heard of called Black culture or African-American culture. Has anyone ever heard of that culture? Type it in the chat if you've ever heard of a culture called Black culture, African-American culture, any terms like that. Type in the chat, please. Let me know, has anyone ever heard of a culture called Black culture? Minku, you say you heard of car culture, huh? The 6'9", and the hydraulics, the front, back, side to side. Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, rap music from the language. Yes. I love it. Yeah. So have you ever heard of Black culture or African American culture, Minku? Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of that term?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Black
it's a ridiculous
you have?
term. Yes.
Okay. All right. Anybody in the chat, has anybody in the chat ever heard that term? Or a term African American? Anybody ever heard that culture? Heard of that culture?
See, Eric G says no, I haven't.
No. Okay.
Maharu says no.
No. All right. Good.
Shannon says Black culture, yes, but what's it really mean?
I don't know. Listen. Well, that's what we doing. We examining. I didn't know shepherd's pie was Irish. I didn't. Well, okay. We've looked at Chinese culture, Irish culture, Russian culture. I got Russian culture twice. And Indian culture. 3 very unique and diverse cultures. Different languages, different foods. So many wonderful things. I love examining different cultures. So now let's look at what some people would call Black culture. Who said that? Who was that? Shannon? That said she had heard of something called Black culture?
Yes. Angela Gates says yes, she's heard of it.
Okay.
Big Vape.
Right, so a few people have heard of it.
Big Vape says yes, African American, created in the 60s. Bet.
Okay, so good. So I could keep it pushing for my computer start bugging out again, bro. I'm gonna just keep it flowing for real.
Yes,
I'm gonna just keep it going, bro. I'm just gonna
Lord.
keep it pushing, bro. That's it. All right. Okay, here we go. Back to the Wikipedia. All right. I'm gonna do the regular all right, here we go. So African American culture, Black American culture, or just Black culture. So when you go to Wikipedia, African American culture is a term as Black American culture or Black culture, okay, refers to the contributions of African Americans to the culture of the United States, either as part of or distinct from mainstream American culture. The culture remains both distinct and enormously influential on American and global worldwide culture as a whole. Okay. All right. African American culture is rooted in the brutal and dehumanizing and what? How I go left so bad? I don't remember from the Chinese when I did the other one, bro. How I go left? So do you remember any of this in the other one? Well, we did. We talked about the. All right, let me just read. Let me just get through this. Okay. Anyway, African American culture is rooted in the brutal and dehumanizing enslavement of Black Americans. In addition, during the era of segregation, African Americans faced systemic and violent racism that included exclusion from many aspects of American life, and these experiences have also profoundly influenced African American culture. Moreover, even in the face of these significant challenges and other experiences of racial discrimination, African Americans have demonstrated extraordinarily ingenuity in producing distinctive traditions and radical innovations in music, art, literature, religion, cuisine, and other fields. What? That's not the computer. That's me. I gotta what? I don't wait. Let me read that one more time. I appreciate y'all patience. Moreover, even in the face of these significant challenges and other experiences of racial discrimination, African Americans have demonstrated extraordinarily ingenuity in producing distinctive traditions and radical innovations in music, art, literature, religion, cuisine. Yeah, that was culture. Yeah, okay. And other fields. These cultural contributions have often served as powerful tools for advancing racial justice and have significantly shaped and continues to shape African American culture. Okay, let me just go. All right. African American. I'm just gonna go, bro. Like I'm just gonna go. African American culture, Black culture, refers to the cultural practices, traditions, and customs of people of African descent in the United States. It has a rich and diverse mix of African, European, and indigenous influences, and includes music, literature, art, dance, fashion, and yeah, I know, that's right. Black culture also has a strong sense of community and social justice, with a long history of activism and resistance against racism and discrimination and opposition. It is an important part of American identity and history. Black culture, African American. Okay, nice. Language. Okay, yes. Now we cooking with gas, bro. My computer's going. Language. Black culture encompasses a wide variety of languages. Yes. Okay. Yes. So Chinese people speak Mandarin and yes. Okay. All right. Let me just keep reading. Let me not lose focus. I can lose focus, bro. Okay. So language. Black culture encompasses a wide variety of languages depending on their country of origin and cultural background. In the United States, where Black people have a diverse range of cultural backgrounds, African American vernacular, AAVE, also known as Ebonics, is a distinct dialect of English that has been shaped by African linguistic influences and cultural practices. However, it is important to note that AAVE is not a separate language, but a dialect of English that is spoken by many Black Americans. Okay, so Minku, Scribe, Ahati, who's on? I can't see. I keep hearing the pop.
We're all here. We hear you, brother.
What is AAVE? Has anyone ever heard of it? I've never heard of that, bro.
No.
I've never heard of AAVE. I've never heard of that.
No.
Because I don't know. I'm trying to, the computer bugging, I did Chinese and their language is Mandarin. I don't know what they talking about, AAVE. I'm just gonna go, man. All right. Ebonics is go. So all right, so I'm gonna go to Google. What is the primary language of Black culture? Because I don't want AAVE. What is? Okay, so Ebonics also. I'm getting. I don't know.
Keep going, brother. Keep going.
Ebonics, also called African American Vernacular English. Okay, formerly Black English Vernacular, BEV, Cannabis Spa. What? Dialect of American English spoken. Shout out to Cannabis Spa. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to it was a brother in the Discord, brother. Shout out to Old Schoolian. Shout out to everybody in the chat that show love and support. And I appreciate y'all patience, because I'm starting to not understand, and I'm trying to understand. It was very simple to understand when I was going through some of the other cultures earlier. It's very basic, and it was the way it was laid out. I don't know this AA. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it going anyway. Okay. So Ebonics, called African American Vernacular English. All right. I'm trying to find out what language is associated with their culture. All right, whatever. All right. Black. Okay. So we'll go to the Linguistic Society of America, right? We're gonna go to where they talk. Okay, let's see what they got to say. What is Ebonics? African American English. So wait. So this culture this culture, African American culture, Black American culture, or just Black culture. This culture. Their language is called AAVE, and then it's something talking about something about Ebonics, Ebony. What does it say? AA. Gotta keep looking, man. And I know Saba taught us we gotta dig, brother. The Bika Tahuti, we gotta dig. So I don't know. It says, what is AAL? I'm just gonna keep going. Whatever. I'm gonna keep digging, man. All right. So I'm gonna go to the Linguistic Society of America and see what they say. And they say, what is Ebonics? Ebonics is African American English. I guess that makes sense. I guess that. Well, they wrote it, so it must make sense. What is Ebonics? African American English at its most literal level. And this stuff flying on the screen, man. I can't even. Let's see, at its most literal level, Ebonics simply means Black speech. A blend of the words ebony, Black, and phonics sound. The term was created in 1973. So the Black culture, they just learned how to speak in 1970. I'm confused, bro. And I can't even hardly see. It's small and all this stuff flying across the screen. I'm just trying to get through this, man, yo. I appreciate y'all, brothers.
Yes, sir. Keep pushing.
Where did Ebonics come from? All right, here we go. Where did Ebonics come from? I'm just gonna keep going. Where did Ebonics come from? I'm just gonna try to read, man, because I don't even know what I'm trying to understand the cultures and the different languages. And all right, where did Ebonics come from? On this point, linguistics are quite divided. Some emphasize its English origins. Wait, are we talking about Black culture? Wait, hold on. Where did Ebonics come from? On this point, linguistics are quite divided. Some emphasize its English origins, pointing to the fact that most of vocabulary of Ebonics is from English, and that much of its pronunciation, or example, pronouncing the final TH as F, and grammar and double negatives, I don't want none, could have come from, it's real small, guys, could have come from the non-standard dialects of English indentured servants and other workers with whom African slaves interacted. Okay, I'm just gonna get to some. I don't know what. Hey, listen, guys. All right. So anyway, whatever. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. Right, here we go. Right. So this culture, African American culture, Black American culture, or just Black culture, their language is Ebonics or AAVE. They speak according to the Linguistic Society of America. The term was created in 1973. I read. Anyway, for further reading, right here, you can check out John Bow, Beyond Ebonics, Linguistic Pride and Racial Prejudices. For further reading, if you want to, you can check out John Bow. You can check out Lisa Green's African American English, or you can check out William Labvoy, Language in the Inner City, Studies in the Black English Vernacular. Or you can check out for further reading if you want to find out. If you're just as confused as I am, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm confused a little bit. So I may do a little bit of further research into. Anyway, you can go check out Shayna Poplack's The English History of African American English. Okay. All right. Or you can go check out John Rickford's and Russell Rickford's The Spoken Soul, the story of Black English. Okay. Or Geneva Smitherman, Walter Wolfram, and Eric Thomas. All right. Okay. Anyway. All right. So for further reading, if you want to find out more about that culture and the language that they speak or they identify with, you can go check out those books for further reading. Just doing what we do. The surname Bao, right here, John Bao, Beyond Ebonics, Linguistic Pride and Racial Prejudice. Bao is an English. The surname Bao is an English habitational name derived from the Welsh word back. Nothing to do with Ebonics, or I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know. The surname Green, African American English, a linguistic introduction, has English and Irish origins. Okay. All right. The surname Laboy is an Eastern European Jewish origins, and that's language in the inner city, studies in Black English vernacular. Yeah, language. I'm trying to, man, listen. Poplack. The surname Poplack is of Ashkenazi Jewish origin. What book is that? What is that? I'm just trying to learn, bro. Ashkenazi. What is that? Is that Smitherman? Smitherman is of English origin. Wolferan is of German origin. Poplack is Ashkenazi Jewish origin. Wait, what is this? Eric Thomas. Eric with a K. Eric Thomas. Eric Thomas. He sounds like he may be from he may identify with that culture. Maybe that's a unique name. Thomas. Surname Thomas has a Welsh origin and is derived from the given name of the same spelling, which comes from the Aramaic name Teoma, meaning twin. The name was made famous by Saint Thomas the Apostle. The surname Thomas is found in various countries, including Wales, England, the United States, and Canada. It became a popular given name in Wales during the Middle Ages and was introduced to Britain by the Normans after the conquest of 1066. The name has many variations, including Thomason, Thompson, and Thompson. I'm so confused, bro. I know some Thomases, I know some Davises and Johnsons, and I don't know. We're just gonna keep it going. I gotta get through this, guys. So anyway, for further reading, you can go download. It's 100 pages, and it's called What is Ebonics? And you can find out more about that culture and how they speak according to the African American vernacular and the Linguistic Society of America. There it goes right there. And they're located where? 1325 18th Street, Northwest Suite 211, Washington, D.C. All right, okay. All right, yeah. All right,
the standard English sentence.
Scribe, is it music playing, Scribe? Shout out to everybody in the chat. How's everybody in the chat doing, Scribe? How am I doing, brother? Turn the music down real quick, my brother.
Yes, as soon as you play it, I'll mute the music, my brother.
Okay. I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to get through this, brother, and I appreciate everybody's support.
The standard English sentence, Leroy is at home, would be said,
Leroy at home.
In the dialect, such verbs are not necessary to make a complete sentence.
Hi.
Hey, John.
Where Tom?
He busy?
Where Billy and Jack?
They home?
Where Mama at?
She working.
Well, what are I supposed to do?
You supposed to shut up and watch TV. I'm gonna go to the store. I'll be back in a minute.
Efficient communication. And to the point. When the sister answered the brother's question,
Where Mama at?
She working.
The boy might well have asked,
Where's she working?
In correct dialect grammar, she working indicates the action is going on now and probably is not a regular occurrence. The boy might very well have asked where his mother was working. However, had the sister answered,
She be working,
it would have meant that the mother was working where she usually worked, a repeated state of action that the child is familiar with. Standard English has no such usage of the verb form be. Depending on where you're sitting, she be working is not bad English, just good dialect.
What? Scribe, what? What is going on, bro? Is the book talking? What just, bro? What just happened, bro?
We've seen a young brother saying, "She be working." That's what we heard the Ebonics talking.
The book just. Yo,
now
listen,
you're back on the book. You're back on the book now.
Yeah, I'm scared to go, bro. I don't know what's going on. Yo, listen, hey.
We heard the video and we saw the young brother, the image of him. So you can go to the next slide past that one.
My slide ain't working, bro. Okay, there we go. It's working. All right, thanks, bro. Thanks. Well, that caught me a little bit off guard. I don't know what was going on, but I don't know what I was thinking about languages that relate to culture. I was thinking more in terms of scribe, Minku. I was thinking when I think of language and when I think of that culture, that particular culture, and I think of language and things, I think of the things that when the guys, have you ever seen the people when they make the words rhyme and it's done to a beat or some type of drums or something? You know what that culture is called? Anybody in the chat, guys? I'm trying to get through this for my computer start bugging out. But what's the name of that culture?
Hip hop or
what
rap?
Is it?
Hip hop or rap?
Yeah. I've heard of that culture. Yes. That's what I was thinking when I was thinking language. You know what I mean? I'm so confused. I just got to get past this culture. Yeah, hip hop. That's what I was thinking. The language. I know him.
Did you know there was 9 members and 3 and 6 equal 9? And it's all kind of, just the philosophies of everything. What, you don't know what 4, 9, 3, 11 means, son? Wu-Tang is deep.
Wu-Tang?
36 Chamber, when you're hearing young men finding themselves and finding a way to express themselves.
We were watching those karate pictures and we was like, yo, Wu-Tang, clan means family, brotherhood. Yeah, that's who we are.
That's what we was doing. Not even just us, but people was watching karate flicks, running home at 3 o'clock, Channel 5.
We changed the game, man. We made street rap popular. We some real street dudes, man.
And yet the music was a medium to express all that energy in a positive form.
To enter hip-hop, you must enter 36 Chambers Wu-Tang Clan.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking. Okay, now that's when I think of that culture. That's what I actually think about when I think in terms of language and stuff. I don't know what all that other stuff was. I don't know what they was talking about with Leroy, but I know that. And then I also, shout out. Listen, hey Scribe, bro. Listen, I was gone when you did your last song, bro. I wish I was here. I missed it. I gotta catch it again, but
this is for the crazy fella who thinks the ancient pharaohs were some battles. While they talk Plato, they know what's Cardimero. He wants us to believe the Kemetic Netero came from Valley Hedo, Rio de Janeiro. Oh no, amigo. The name America, 1507, 80, 25th of April. Kemet Day, species 2400. So know the Netero hater was not from San Diego. No bueno, Cardimero, pero basura Fiego. Tamaray is not the Americas. Yeah, this is for the crazy fella who thinks the ancient pharaohs. He wants us to believe the Kemetic.
That's what I think of when I think of language. Identify with that culture.
The name America, 1507.
That's a healthy appreciation of culture.
2400. So know the Netero hater was not from San Diego. No bueno, Cordimero, pero basura Fiego.
I don't know if everybody remember that, but that right there is a healthy appreciation of someone else's culture. That was Wu-Tang. That was the Wu-Tang Clan, right? They got the Shaolin, the Chinese culture. Oh, okay, bet. Okay, I see. All right. Okay, y'all with me now. Okay, but anyway, I don't know what that Leroy stuff was. I don't know. We gotta get it moving, man. So food, right? Food. Okay, still dealing with Black culture. We did Indian culture. Beautiful. We did Russian culture. Now let's look at Black cuisine is a diverse mix of African, European, and indigenous. There it goes again. All right, okay. Let me get a little music, bro, because I don't know what's going on. Black cuisine is a diverse mix of African, European, is that word again, and indigenous influences that has evolved over centuries. Some popular dishes in Black cuisine include fried chicken, a classic dish that has become synonymous with Black cuisine. I just want everybody to know that what you see written up here is all from the Google, very basic, very simple. Your children can do it. This is what your children will, when they Google things, as I leave some of the search results in some of my slides. You might think it looks sloppy, but it's done intentional. So anyway, let's just keep it going, man. Fried chicken, a classic dish that has become synonymous with Black cuisine. Jollof rice, a West African dish made with rice, tomatoes, spices, sometimes meat and vegetables. Gumbo, a hearty stew made with seafood, chicken, sausage, thickened with okra and roux. Collard greens, a dish made with slow-cooked collard greens and often flavored with bacon, ham hocks, smoked turkey. Mac and cheese, comfort staple food made with elbow macaroni and creamy cheese sauce. Cornbread, a Southern classic made with cornmeal, flour, and sometimes buttermilk. Sweet potato pie, a dessert made with sweet potatoes, sugar, and spices baked in a flaky pie crust. All right. Okay. That's Black cuisine. All right. Thanks, Google. There goes some fried chicken, looks like. Everybody recognized fried chicken. That's what that looked like to me. Sweet potato pie. Okay. All right. Oh, we almost through with this, bro. We rolling now, bro. We cooking with gas. Oh, what? What is, bro? You still see chicken? Bro, I'm dealing with the chicken. You see the chicken?
Yes, we see the fried chicken. Mm-hmm.
Right. All right, okay. All right, so we're just gonna go over a little bit of the cuisine that deals. So we'll do chicken. We'll do whatever. All right, we're just gonna go, bro. I'm just gonna go with fried chicken. We got the sweet potatoes. We got the cornbread. We got what? Scott.
Fist fights, car crashes,
what is,
even a murder. Yeah, this is going to sound pretty ridiculous.
Is cornbread on my? What is
over a chicken?
What is going on?
Fist fights, car crashes.
Oh, I got my computer bugging,
Fist fights, car crashes.
Well, I just gotta let it play, man, because it's not gonna stop, dude.
Yeah, this is going to sound pretty ridiculous, but fist fights, car crashes, even a murder. Yeah, this is going to sound pretty ridiculous, but all of that is over a chicken sandwich.
Some people are losing their minds over the newest offering from Popeyes. Greg Mills, seriously.
Bro, it won't go away. I'm trying to. Is the cornbread on it? Is it showing the picture of the cornbread?
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. The line is out.
It's showing cornbread and a news video talking about the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
What?
It's really good. I mean, it's worth it. Popeyes chicken sandwich. Fans say it's worth it. Worth a long wait in line.
Like 30 to 45 minutes.
Or at the drive-thru.
I've been here for about 20 minutes.
But is it worth the wait for this crunchy chicken sandwich if you crunch your car in the process? Is this chicken sandwich worth a life? A man was killed after cutting line in Maryland just to get one of these chicken sandwiches.
If you want to go in front of me, go ahead. I ain't tripping. I ain't finna lose my life over chicken sandwich.
Check out this Popeyes pandemonium. Another Popeyes in Maryland. Guy jumps over the counter and attacks the manager because they ran out of chicken. When this guy doesn't get his, he jumps through the drive-through window.
Oh my God.
This chicken craze is, well,
crazy, man.
Here at La Brea and Jefferson, the line is out the door. David Alexander waits longer than 30 minutes. Is it worth it?
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
Welcome to Popeyes.
Good afternoon. Do you have chicken sandwiches?
Yes, we do.
Let me have 2 of those, please.
The drive-through wait is just as long. customers waiting patiently and alternating turns joining the lineup.
It's very, I would say, coordinated. Everybody's peaceful right now.
It wasn't earlier. 2 cars vying for 1 spot. That's when this car joined the crunched category. In a hurry to get that crunchy chicken sandwich. With demand this strong, patience needs to be practiced here at Popeyes. How long have you been waiting for that chicken sandwich?
Maybe an hour and a half.
It better be worth it, huh?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
She lied to me. She lied to me, Pat and Jeff. She never came back and told us because actually she took that chicken sandwich and took it home. Reporting live from South LA, Greg Mills, CBS Future. Back to you.
A lot of these people have more issues than just an appetite.
Greg, that's pretty, well, Greg's gone now, but that's pretty unbelievable.
Mm.
Anyway.
Bro, it wouldn't let me go past it, bro. What? It's like, where is it still showing? What is it showing now? I just want to go to food.
Yeah, it's showing cornbread.
Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to show. The picture of the chicken. Remember I showed the picture of the shepherd's pie and the Bellini, the pancakes, remember?
Yes.
I'm just trying to show the foods. I'm just trying to show the different things that are popular with the different. That's it. Okay, so cornbread. Is it showing cornbread?
Yes.
We safe. All right, cool. All right, yes. All right, so cornbread. Collard greens. It's showing collard greens. Should be showing collard greens. I hope it's showing collard greens, everybody. Now, I appreciate everyone's patience and support in the chat. Like, subscribe, comment. teachingsmart.org. Go check us out. Come join us. Collard greens. Mac and cheese. Okay. Mac and cheese. I remember mac and cheese. Okay, we got through the food, bro. We finished with the food? What is it showing now, Scribe? What is it showing? Showing Martin Luther King, right? It should be.
Yes, it's showing MLK.
All right. Okay, all right, okay, all right. MLK. All right, we on Martin Luther King. We off the food and okay. All right. Okay, there we go. We should be on MLK. All right. Stop. Okay, there we go. Martin Luther King. I don't know what just happened. We went from chicken to chaos to macaroni and cheese that quick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about this culture stuff, man. Has anybody ever heard of Martin Luther King? He's a popular gentleman associated with African American culture. Has anyone in the chat ever heard of him? Put it in the chat. If you've heard of, type 9 in the chat if you've heard of the great African American activist, Martin Luther King. I can't see. Scribe, let me know if anyone has ever heard of the good brother.
Yeah, we should get 23 nines in the chat.
We should, but you know.
We got Angela Gates. She says 9. Maharu put 9.
1, 2.
Stephen
Okay, 2. All right. Well, I got 2, 3. All right, I'm gonna keep it going, bro, because this thing be bugging out. Martin Luther King Jr. Great. Okay, here we go. So the good brother Martin Luther King Jr., he was a pastor. Not to be confused with Martin Luther. This is a nice little Wikipedia. Martin Luther King Jr., born Martin King Jr., January 15, 1929, April 4th, 1968, was an American Baptist minister and activist who was one of the most prominent leaders in the civil rights movement from 1955 until his assassination in 1968. A black church leader and a son of an early civil rights activist and minister, Martin Luther Sr., King advanced civil rights for people of color in the United States through nonviolence and civil disobedience. Is that, like, what does it say? A black church leader and a son of early civil rights activist and minister, Martin Luther King Sr. Okay, so his father, Sr., was also a civil rights activist and a minister. And King advanced civil rights for people of color in the United States. I wonder who is people of color. What is that? Is that another culture? What is all these? I'm so confused. People of color. Okay, anyway, there we go, brothers. Martin Luther King, a great brother, great brother. Sounds like he was a great brother. He was an early civil rights activist and minister. So religion, religion ties in. What is Scribe? Is it on the Wikipedia?
No, now it's playing a video about MLK.
It shouldn't be another video. I should be. Yeah, I'm done, Scribe. I can't.
You should be able to just click past it.
Police say 205 feet away.
Use your mouse to, go next. Yeah.
He waited, police believe, in a bathroom down the hall from the room he rented but 4 hours earlier. To get a clear shot of his victim, the assassin apparently had to stand in the bathtub, leaning forward to brace his arms on the window ledge to steady his rifle. And this was the view he got. He fired a single shot, hitting his target squarely, and then he ran. Out of the bathroom and along the decrepit wall, turning, he raced down the rickety wood stairs and out. One policeman said he simply faded. Ike Pappas, CBS News, Memphis.
No, I gotta click past this, bro.
King's body was brought to Lions.
What is that? I click.
You see at the very bottom left, where it shows your slides?
Yeah, no. How do I get this off the...
With family, young, well-dressed, curious children. They were almost all black. For some, the experience was just too much.
How do I get this thing? Is it showing a timer or something?
Yeah, we see a timer on.
What's going on, bro? This is sad.
Can you click right on your keyboard, the right arrow?
Okay. Oh, all right. There we go. There we go. There we go.
And you can click X. Yeah, there you go.
How do I? Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Following a mass shooting in a
all right. Wait.
This noon following a mass shooting in a Fort Pierce
celebration
Park during an MLK Day event.
Martin Luther King.
What is that? One of the 8 people shot has died from their injuries. More than 1,000 people were at the Family Fun Day gathering. CBS 4's Trish Christakis has been following the story all morning and is live in the newsroom with more. Trish?
Hey guys, good afternoon. Yeah, that victim died this morning. She was a 30-year-old mother who was at the event with her 6-year-old daughter. The other 7 shooting victims are expected to survive. No one is in custody.
Video footage of people at the event having a good time, and in just a matter of seconds, that celebration turns into panic as you can see these terrified people running after hearing gunshots.
About 5:20, shots rang out. Multiple shots. From our initial investigation here on scene, there was a disagreement of some sort between 2 parties.
Video of the aftermath overnight. 8 people were shot, 4 others injured while trying to escape.
The first 2 shots were bang bang, but then it started getting multiple shots, and there about 1,500 people started running. I have witnessed 2 people got shot.
Deputies say when they were responding to people, they found them hiding behind cars and anything they could use to shield themselves from the gunshots.
It was kind of hard to tell who was a victim and who was just hiding at that point. But our deputies did start to render aid on multiple people. There were people in the crowd that were rendering aid.
And the sheriff's department says,
bro, I'm done. Scribe. What is it showing on my screen now, bro? What?
Religion.
I'm just trying to. Religion.
It says you got 14 more slides left.
Oh, I ain't trying to do 14, bro. I'm just trying to find a little bit. Can you put on the music? I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. I'm just trying to. Okay. So remember when I did Russian culture? I'm just trying to do the same thing with this culture. That's it. I'm just trying to go through the food, through the language, through just some popular things. So I'm gonna move past the holidays now. I'm just gonna go with religion because I can't with the. I'm not.
What you doing here, man?
What? What's going on? Religion. Okay. Gotta go fast. Black culture in the United States practices a variety of religions, including Christianity, Islam, and African traditional religions. However, Christianity is the most popular religion among Black people in the United States, with the majority of Black Christians belonging to Protestant denominations such as Baptist, Methodist, and Pentecostal. The Black church has played an important role in the history and culture of Black people in the United States, providing a source of community, spiritual support, and social activism. Islam is also a significant religion among Black people in the United States, with so many African Americans converting to Islam in the 20th century, particularly in the wake of the Civil Rights Movement. All right, yeah, okay, religion. Yeah, bro, it's probably a little safer, bro. We're gonna go down this can't be as, I don't know
what you doing here, man?
What? Here we see a self-professed
they saying that
religious man, religion associated with Black culture, performing a wonderful favor for a neighbor. He is known for 7 years. Okay. He's just, all right.
You live here? Okay. They're saying that this vehicle is not supposed to be here and you're not supposed to be
Who's
here.
saying that?
They called about it. I don't know who called.
I'm supposed to be here. I'm Pastor Jennings. I live
Pastor Jennings.
You're
Okay.
Pastor Jennings?
Yes. I'm
Religious man.
That's why they go.
Okay.
Water and they fly.
Okay.
Just water
well,
and
that's cool.
flowers.
Do you have like ID and
Oh,
all?
no, man. I'm not going to give you no ID.
Why not?
I ain't did
The
nothing
water
wrong.
flowers?
Well, look, listen, I'm not saying do nothing wrong.
Doc, listen,
There's a suspicious person.
Look, I used to be a police officer in Goodwater.
You're a police as well?
Okay.
Look, man, don't do this to me.
What is going
There's
on?
a suspicious person in the yard, and if you're not one to identify yourself,
Suspicious. I thought he was Pastor Jennings. I thought he identified himself.
That guy know me. He came to my store that got broken.
What is going
I live
on?
right across the street. Who called y'all?
that's what we got to figure out. But first,
What does it say? It say,
he don't live.
it say March 5th?
I'm not saying nothing about.
Recent.
You have no right to approach me if I ain't did nothing suspicious or nothing wrong.
Listen.
Told him I'm a pastor. I pastor until I don't want to hear you. Sir. You want to lock me up? Lock me up. Nobody wants to lock me up. I'm not showing y'all anything. I'm going to continue to water these flowers. I don't care who called y'all. Lock me up and see what happens. I want you to.
Hey man, just come here and talk to us. What?
He talking to you. I
Look,
can
man,
hear
let
him.
me see your phone. Let me see. Your
Take
phone.
his phone?
Just calm down. Okay?
No.
Stop.
I like this.
What is
Okay.
going on?
We're just trying to talk to you and see.
I don't want to argue with you. Okay? All right, go ahead and do what you got to do, Doc. Do what you got to do. Go on and lock me up.
We're not locked up. You're
Pastor was arrested despite a neighbor explaining that he had the homeowner with good friends.
Do you know that gentleman? Like, you do? Yeah. Does he have permission?
Right there.
Okay. Does he have permission here to be watering flowers?
He may because
The flowers need permission to get
they are
Teflon
friends.
water? What
Okay.
is going on?
Today,
Right.
He may be watering their flowers.
Okay.
It'd be completely normal.
Okay.
It would be normal.
That's fine.
Flowers do.
If he would have said,
flowers do
"Hey, I
get
got
water.
this," gave his
They need
identification,
water.
because he's a suspicious person.
He's suspicious.
He says that's not his vehicle; it's their vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're here because we're called here. I don't know who called, but somebody did.
Yeah, he lives right there, and he would be watering their flowers. This is probably my fault.
Okay. Who is Roy Milam? That's you, ain't it?
I'm Michael Jennings, sir.
That's
Michael
Pastor Jennings. I
Who is
heard
Roy
him
Milam?
early in the video.
Okay, that's who that vehicle belongs to.
Yeah, that's
Who
all I
lives
know. His name is Roy.
That's who lives here.
That's Roy. I call him Roy and call his wife Connie, and I've been dealing with him for 7 years that I've been living here.
They are friends.
Okay.
His friend. He's watering his friend's plants. That's nice.
Right. I didn't know it was him.
Yeah,
He's a
I gotta keep
pastor.
their
He's a
flowers.
religious man.
I got to keep their flowers watered while they're gone. You okay?
Listen to me, man. Listen to me. Anytime the police come out and they say, we want to identify you, you have to identify yourself because there's a reasonable suspicion. There's a reasonable man. There's a vehicle. There's a reasonable suspicion that you're here. There's not a crime.
There's a reasonable
If you would've said,
suspicion
here's
that you're
my name, here's
here.
everything, we were like, okay.
That you
You
exist.
didn't tell me your name.
I decided, he asked me who I was. I said,
You didn't give it to me when I first asked
It's
you.
Pastor Jennings.
That's not a name. That's a pastor.
Yeah,
I need
nah,
your
The way
name.
y'all handle this situation was totally wrong.
Well, listen,
You racial profile.
we're not
put it
racial
on there, what-
profile.
yes, you did.
No, sir. No, sir. We're not about
I
that.
told
okay?
you I was here watering the flowers. but it's
How do I know that's the truth?
Because
Anybody
I
can,
had the water hose in my hand. I was watering
anybody can pick a hose pipe up.
He is going to be so pissed when I tell him I got arrested.
He gonna be madder than you that you got arrested.
We got that. Look, let's sit back in here. You can sit down. Give me, so we can get this going on the ball.
I don't know what's going on in Scribe. I can't do it no
What is
more.
your
brother.
social?
I'm just trying. trying to
Give
cover
me
some
social,
things.
maybe your name. That's all
Religion.
You're
It's
not gonna run no 27 and 28 on me.
it's social. Man, that's for a social security
All right,
number.
the girl already told you who I am.
Okay, yeah,
I'm Michael Jennings. That's all you.
Michael Jennings.
Michael Jennings.
Man, I'm done, bro. I'm
woman.
done.
They took her word as a gospel truth.
I'm done.
But the pastor who
I'm
preached
done.
the gospel.
I'm done. Nope. Nope.
A white woman.
It's an
They
update.
took her word as a gospel truth.
Nope.
But the pastor who preached the gospel every Sunday,
gospel truth.
They didn't take his word at all.
Okay.
The pastor was charged with 1 count of obstruction of government operation. That charge was later dropped. For now, Pastor Jennings, says he's leaning on his faith.
My faith has helped me a lot because I knew that God would work the situation out. You have to forgive people because, you can't judge people and hold things against people.
Pastor does say plans to file a lawsuit. Police department say they have no comment on this because of pending litigation. Guys, everybody involved here. The woman who called, maybe questions about what you could look at her story, say, why would you call? People look at the police and say, you could have handled this differently. This is not good community policing. Police will look at him. People will look at him and say, hey, just show the ID. This didn't have to happen. Everybody could have done something a little better in this situation. And guys, the gut punch in this is at the end of this video, his wife shows up on scene when he's in the back of the car, brings his ID. Police at that point say, we can't unarrest him. And he still ends up in jail. So maybe we can all learn something from this.
Well, what? I'm so confused, bro. Bro, I'm done. Subscribe, I'm done, bro. Subscribe, I'm done. Subscribe.
Here's another glyph from
I'm done, bro. That's it. I'm over.
Stop sharing your screen if you're finished.
Nope, I'm done. But I'm gonna play something positive. I got it with my teacher, bro. I'm gonna play some Saba. Shout out to the best teacher on the internet. Bro, I don't know what I was just listening to. I need something positive. And I was trying to talk about culture and just learn some things about some culture. I learned some really interesting things about Chinese culture and Irish culture and some other culture as well. But yeah, well, let's hear what Saba got to say. I'm done. My presentation is over, guys. I appreciate everyone for checking me out, but I'm just going to end it with my teacher because I got to have some positive. So
here's another glyph from Ma'ah, but what is it, everybody? I have the arrow pointing down. This is the glyph from Ma'ah right here. Here's Ma'ah. But what is this? What is this act? What is it? Let's take a look. Take a look under Asar's feet. Here I have the Purim Haru. I have an arrow pointing. Look at under Asar's feet, everybody. See that right there? That is the same as this. This is the word Ma'ah. This is Ma'ah. This is a Ma'ah right here. And here's Asar standing on it. Right here. Little details are very important. There he is standing on it. Okay? Let us continue.
Bro, I just needed to play something positive from my teacher because he's always talking about this one culture. I learned from my Saba Tahuti Amenhotep Ra. He's always talking about this one culture. So that's what really got me interested in learning about just learning, period. And I'm going to end it with this. My presentation is over, guys, but I'm going to just...
A system that I live daily by, that my ancestors called Ma'at, which means to perceive, examine, inspect. And it also means truth, because examination and digging into the root of something gives you good perception. And if you have good perception, you can decipher the truth from falsehood. So thus, the word ma'at eventually ends up meaning the truth.
That's it, bro. That's it. Look, it say the end. What? See, am my computer bugging out? What is that? The end. The end. Scribe, play some music, bro. Some light music. The end. Maybe it's a good thing that I was born in America, where the society is identified as something called Western culture. Western culture. The end. Yo, my computer was bugging out. I don't know. I definitely put END. It says the end. I don't know what is that. Cat. I don't know what's going on. But this at the end, guys, I appreciate everyone for coming out and checking out my presentation. This is when we was in school and used to do the show your work. My computer bugging out, man. I had a lot of slides and a lot of stuff to put together, you know. And I just appreciate the truth, man. You know what I mean? And I appreciate culture. And I appreciate all of you, and we appreciate all of you, because we need all of y'all support in building this nation that we're building from the ground up. So I hope y'all appreciated my presentation, my art. And on that note, this is my show your work. This is a bunch of slides I never even use, because I'm done with Coach. I don't know what I don't know what my next one was on. I don't know. I don't even know what, see, what is this? What's going on? What is all of this? I don't know. Is it still, my computer's still acting up? I need it. Anybody got any suggestions on any good computers? Because I don't even know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with this show your work. What does that say? Page 68, Wallace E. Budge Dictionary, art. I'm done, guys. I'm gonna tell y'all my slide. I told y'all I was done already. Why y'all still here?
The truth that you do know.
Why y'all still
You're
here?
responsible for telling
Peace
it
and love. Hotep
and
my
sharing it with your people. My mantra is very simple. I seek the truth. I speak the truth. I stand on the truth, and I stay with the truth. The truth does not need any defense.
Bro, how do I stop screen sharing, man? My computer tripping. Am I still screen sharing?
No.
Okay.
No. Mm-mm.
Hotep, Ahati. What's good, brother?
Hotep, brother. Brother, you know what?
Yes.
Hail this brother in the chat. Whoever's still listening, hail this brother in the chat. He kept promoting the teachings of my organization while he was trying to improvise his presentation. And that was more, I appreciate that more than any great presentation that was going all correct or whatever. So in my opinion, brother, you did good. And you don't have control over your computer, whatever's going on there. You don't have control of that, but you did have control of your mouth. And you were still shouting out Saba. You were shouting out us. You were promoting us. You were telling people to get the likes and subscribes up. And I appreciate you for doing that, brother. So I enjoyed it.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
I like that. That was really genius how you did the Black English, and there kept being these European things connected to Black people or African American English. That makes no sense at all. So I really love how you showed how white supremacy is dominating the Black people, so-called Black people, the so-called African American people. I like how you kept showing the European domination and how they're in the mix in our culture. But when you showed all the other cultures, that was not the case.
Yep. Exactly. Nowhere. Exactly. What's your culture? You decide. It's just simple. You don't even have to be complicated. I did everything off the Google. It's all there. Wikipedia, it's all there, guys. It's in our face. It make me mad because it's there. And it's like you dangling in my face like, yeah, you don't know. We know. Shout out to the best teacher on the planet. Shout out to my good brother, Ahati. Listen, I love Ma'at, and I will continue to be a supporter and a defender of Ma'at and everything and everybody that represent Ma'at. So Tu'a for everyone's support. And you guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This weekend I had I didn't work all the way up to the bell run though, right? But I was working until maybe like 15 minutes before. I ain't had no sleep. I've been up 24 hours a day. I've been up since 24 hours, working on this. All since maybe since about 10 o'clock last night. I haven't been to sleep yet. From 10 o'clock last night. So all through the night I was up working, just sitting here on the computer. So but it's the energy though. It's the energy and it's the thought that go into it. So I'm learning a lot, and the thing about it was that my goddess helped me. That's why the energy was so beautiful. And she was sitting there and she fell asleep while she was helping me. And she had just finished watching the Black Woman Matrix Breakdown by Saba. As she was helping me, I had my headphones on and she was watching it. So, and he said in that class that would happen. So shout out to you, Saba. I appreciate you. And teachings@ma'at.org, guys. Get with it.
I really like to, ARCAD, how you showed the ridiculousness of people waiting in line for a chicken sandwich, killing each other, smashing their cars, all of that from it's just, I don't know. That's just crazy to me. Like,
well,
you gonna kill somebody over a chicken sandwich while the Tamahu is dominating you. You mad at somebody over a chicken? Come on, family. Like, what we doing? What is we doing in America?
What for me, bro? Yo, listen, I used to be bugging because I'm like, listen. So wait, so you're gonna stand in line. So it's great that a store that sells chicken, now they put the chicken on a bread. So only thing they're doing is adding a bread and some sauce. That's it. It's not like it's a new thing. It's not like it's not like it's a hamburger place and now they're selling chicken. It's a chicken place and they're just putting bread on the chicken. They're making it into a sandwich. That's it. And you killing yourself. You standing in line for that. Who's standing in line for 30 minutes? Who go to the store and stand in line at a fast food restaurant for 20 minutes? Who do that? Where they do that at? Much less kill themselves. This is the point. We value nothing. We don't value what's important. And we killing ourselves and dying out there for foolishness. And we don't even know who we are. And that's why this started. This started because I was arguing with someone that was arguing with me about somebody else's culture. And I'm looking at her in the eye. And it broke my heart. So this is what this presentation is about. Because every time I open my eyes and I look at my people, it saddens me.
Did you just say prison presentation? Did you mean to say that? That's brilliant if you meant to say that, or I don't know if that's a Freudian slip but oh my God, our culture is a presentation.
Yes, brother. Yes. Singing and dancing. It's a shame. All right. So the Discord meeting will push this, right? Shout out to Old Schoolian because he was talking about the theatrics. So you know what? Let's just make it entertaining, right? And he said to show the foolishness, how I received it in the Discord meeting, guys. We had a Discord meeting, a town hall meeting, and shout out to everybody that came out and showed their support. But we had a good brother that came out. I don't know what his name is in the chat, but in the Discord, his name was Old Schoolian, and he came out and he said something about reversing the ignorance through theatrics, like, you know, how the reality TV, how they use it, how they show it, that's what they show. So all I showed was popular culture. That was it. I just showed depictions of things that are popular in specific cultures. That's it. I didn't decide what was popular and what wasn't. I just hit the Google search. But this is the same thing that my children do, right? When my daughter comes to me, right, on Cultural Awareness Day, and she says that her friend, Conor McGregor, is bringing shepherd's pie to school, and her other friend, Bruce Lee, is bringing egg rolls and wonton, what do I tell her? Fried chicken? Collard green? I mean, I'm just asking. What do I tell my daughter? For real. It's just a question. Just a question, guys. Just a question. That is it, man. So you got to use the art, man, and you know, and it's sad, man, because we are the netter, and it is sad that we are out there being represented that way, being on camera. Go ahead, man. Cool. You got something to say, brother?
I really love your presentation because it shows it shows it's 2023 and it's
still going on.
Look where we at. And then you know what? I was
and that's how some cultures celebrate.
Well, you know what's really sad? Please tell me anyone in the chat or any brothers on the panel. So Martin Luther King was one of our so-called leaders. They showed him in a coffin on the news.
That's what I said. Exactly.
Yes. That got assassinated by someone of a different culture. They show him in the coffin. How damaging is that to Black people? Black people probably just took it like that's okay. Y'all, we let them do these things to us, or we doing it to ourselves. So I really love how you went deeper into showing us how bad it is, because it's really, really bad. And so, you know, Tua for your presentation, because a lot of our people were in prison still to this day, and happy to be in that prison.
Yep, you see it in the beginning of the video with the artist, what he says, trauma, about the trauma and celebrating Black culture. That's how you celebrate it. And then you see Martin Luther King, the good brother, how they the disrespect. And then back then in 1960, and then in 2023, this is how we celebrate. This is how we celebrate this man. It's what goes on. That was right up the street from where I live. I'm living in Fort Lauderdale. So it's spring break. It is
check this out
ridiculous.
too. Think about how many melanated people work for the government, work in politics, work for their so-called justice system, Black cops, and none of the laws, nothing has gotten better for melanated people in America. Think about that. Think of how many district attorneys, Black politicians, Black police officers work. So I had a realization that there is no such thing as a Black cop, because if you're upholding the laws of white supremacy, there's no such thing as a Black cop. You work for the system that oppresses us.
Facts. And that's just the truth. And I know that the videos were very graphic, but you know, that's one of the matrices. That's one of the matrices. I know I've been up too long. That's one of the ploys and the tricks that they use against us, man. That's one of the things they use against us. They dumb it down. They slavery, right? Not murder, not genocide, not rape, slavery. They use that. They beat us because we speak in their language. So they beat us because they made up the words. Oh, it's just slavery. Oh, it's no big deal. It's not murder. It's not genocide. It's not rape. It's not torture. It's not dehumanization. It's none of that. Wake up if you want to. Stay asleep.
Yes, that was a good presentation. Good brother ARCAD. Tua for bringing that to the forefront. Because sometimes, because it's so prevalent in our today's culture, people seem to forget, because it becomes so normal. These things are normalized, so it's good that you were able to showcase that and showcase the Ebonics, which of course goes to ebony, which we know what that is, and showing how the what's connected to us and our language is baby talk.
Yep.
So yeah, that was great. Yeah, definitely showing the the videos, with the pastor getting arrested just for watering his neighbors.
Watering his grass. That's it.
Trying to do something nice for the brother, and here come the police and throw him in the back of a car and take him to jail for it. Because they think that, and that's why it's another good thing to really learn and study what the laws are, because they will take advantage of your ignorance of not knowing certain things that you have rights for.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll definitely walk up on you and over exude their power and attempt to use your ignorance against you by them assuming that you don't know what your rights are. So that's a good thing to know and understand in case you're ever in a situation. And I always say, keep the cameras on, record these interactions.
Yes.
Don't have no interaction with no police officer without recording it.
Yes.
Always record it. We see
gotta
Amaru,
protect yourself.
see Amaru Mokhtar. If you can turn your camera on so we can see who you are. We're not familiar with your name. But yes, the link is posted in the chat. The link is definitely posted in the chat. Hit the link, come up on the panel and join us. Let's have a discussion about it.
Yeah, ARCAD, I was gonna touch on the pastor getting arrested. Do you have identification? I don't need ID.
To water the grass?
I don't need identification for what? Oh, blah 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 blah. Yeah, did I commit a crime? 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 But you also have to think about at the same time who you are and what may happen. So you might not have time to just sit there and talk with them either. And I'm just gonna leave it there. Some people just can't afford to sit there and just talk with them, because we have to realize these are the killers that the Matrix sends out to hunt us. They're hunters. They're the predator. We're the prey. And Scribe's right. If you don't know the language, which is so vast, the Black Laws Dictionary and the Common Law and all this blickety blah 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 that they gobbledygook that they make up to confuse and control us. At the end of the day, if they want to kill, they're gonna kill. And it doesn't matter if you're a pastor. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man. They're just mind-controlled robots. And yes, it's a shame. It's definitely a shame. But you know what, ARCAD? You know what, brother? Possibly in the near future, we could be able to defend brothers like that, There'll be so many of us that they'll live on the same street as that good brother there. And they'll be able to stand shoulder to fist together and defend them, even at the risk of their own lives, because that's what it's going to take. That's just how it is. Else it just keeps going on and on and on and on again. And then I want to touch on something you said, Menkura, Hotep, brother. You spoke about the prison system, and you're absolutely right. I remember going in there, and it's like a badge of honor, man. to get arrested multiple times, and like I would get people in there, and not get, but there's many people in there, their brother, their cousin, their father. They say it's a family reunion. That is totally sick. I was just talking to Saba about that. That's a straight sickness that needs to be eradicated from us, and we're the only ones that I feel in my heart that can actually do it, because it's a spiritual sickness that only these teachings can cleanse. And but I have hope, and I honestly believe that through the teachings of Ma'at, through all of us on the panel, through Saba Tahuti and those in the future, everything that we're experiencing as a people collectively will eventually be destroyed. Nothing lasts forever. The Tamu has their time period, and then once again we'll have ours. So, and again, ARCAD, great job, brother. I know you're getting a little frustrated there, but great job. For the fact that you're up here doing this, that's what it takes, man. That's what it takes. So proud of you, brother. And you were getting hailed in the chat, so that's something to appreciate too.
Hotep, appreciate all the love and support in the chat. Appreciate it. Beautiful, beautiful show. Scribe, you got any announcements?
Yes, I'll announce the some support that we received in. So yeah, definitely support the movement. The link is posted in the chat, and it's also in the description box. If you want to support the movement, you know, it definitely is appreciated, and it's necessary for us to continue to do what we're doing, and continue to take this outside of just this digital era and bring this to the physical for you all, so we can meet in person. You know, so we have a lot of plans, and so all of your support is going towards that. So we definitely appreciate all the support. And one of our latest active members, she supports very, very well and very consistently. So we appreciate you, Sarah Jean. She sends 1331. We got a scale symbol, a square button, and some masks. It says "I knew."
Shout out to you, Sarah Jean. Yeah, shout out to you, sister, good sister.
Yeah, Sarah Jean, she loves to do the reverse, the double reverse, where she puts it one way forward and then reverse it and goes the other way.
Yeah, Haraz did.
Mm-hmm. Haraz
right?
did.
Yeah. Shout out to you, sister.
Yeah, she also sent in some support for the instructions of Amin Mope. The instructions of Amin Mope audio book that dropped today. So appreciate you. Appreciate you, sister, for that. 777. Yes, two for your support. It's very, very, very well appreciated.
Yes, to our sister.
All right. And that's the support that we have got in so far.
Peace and love to everybody in the chat. Can I be heard?
Yes.
It's 2 hours, bro. I thought I was gonna be longer than that. The last one was it was way longer. And it was working right. I didn't think it was gonna be that long. But yeah, it's real eye-opening when you begin to peel back those layers. And this weekend was very special for me. Very, very, very special for me. This is the energy that I've been experiencing this weekend has been fantastic. Absolutely phenomenal. Shout out to my goddess for assisting me in putting that presentation together and supporting me constantly, always being there for me. Shout out to her. She fell asleep and I told her, I said, I shared something with her, and I told her, and I said, you know, I'll be learning every Friday and every Monday and on Sundays. And then I said, but you know, you'll get to the point to where you begin to start to see things clear, real clear, right? Once the veil is lifted, you begin to see clear everything. You begin to your sight increases, and that's the goal, and that's the thing about us. That's what we're supposed to do. They got us blinded and hustling backwards, working in reverse, killing each other. Everything is upside down, inside out. All you got to do is look at it. All you got to do is just look at the basics. Everything that I did, your 5-year-old could do with their phone. I didn't do anything special. I'm not that great with the camera. I'm still learning. I love it. But the search results and finding out all of that stuff, all that written stuff, that's from Google. That's what Google says. Those are the images that are projected. Those are the images that your children are seeing when they go on the internet. Those images, I didn't have to dig. I didn't have to search hard for those images. I didn't have to dig at all. Not for the foolishness. It was right there at the forefront. And that's usually how it is in life. Usually we got to put a little bit of effort into the things that we're supposed to be doing. The things that come easy to us. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes once you master a skill or something, it's different. But a lot of times we don't put no effort in nothing. This is why certain people say you want to hide something from certain cultures, put it in a book. You don't even gotta hide it no way. You don't gotta stick it in nothing and put it up under nothing. Just put it inside the book. They'll never even open up the book. They won't even look inside of the book. They know us. They study us, man. They study us. They know us better than we know ourselves. So it's time. That's it. teachingsofma'at.org. Shout out to the best teacher on the internet, Saba Tahuti Amenhotep Ra. Hail Ahati Ma'at, hail Minkur Ra Mary Ma'at, hail Scribe, and hail every one of you in the chat. Shabba shout everybody out in the chat. I be noticing I can't shout everybody out in the chat, but I shout everybody out in the chat. Peace and love, Hotep Ma'at. We appreciate your support. We do. We are going to continue to keep it pushing. Teachings of Ma'at, Tahuti's podcast every Friday night at 8 p.m. Pacific. Teachings of Ma'at. Study Guide Sundays, every Sunday. Monday Metal Netta class. Mystical Television, email Saba, or you can go through the website, teachingsofma'at.org. Sign up for that Monday Metal Netta class. And I noticed I ain't have no Metal Netta and no in the presentation today. It was something there. I don't know how I got there. I don't know what it was there for, but the most important culture had to be on display. This is what I was telling my goddess when she was trying to understand what I was trying to show her. I was trying to map it out for her, and she didn't get it at first, because I don't know. Because I'm still learning as I'm getting it and as I'm putting it together. But like I told that brother Old Schoolian in the Discord meeting, I told that brother not knowing it's not an excuse. Just because you don't know, that's not an excuse. There's so much stuff that you don't know. Just because you don't know it, it's not an excuse. People do what's important to them. Shout out to you, Sarah Jean. I shed a tear because I'm behind on the pod classes. I was traveling, so I'm behind on the pod classes. I'm behind on the Metal Netta class, and I just got the 2 Africa ones. And I saw your donation for Saba, and it touched my car because I understand and I appreciate the truth, and I love the fact that it is people out there that appreciate the truth too. And that was a great energy that you sent forth, and you constantly support. And I just want to always give you your adoration and all those that support the truth. So Hotep Ma'at, and with that, good brother Scribe or Ahati, we're gonna do the newsletter, the website. Got the link in the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Anybody
want
to come up and dialogue with us?
Yeah.
Don't be scared. Feel free to come up and dialogue with us.
Give me a. Hold on a second.
Yeah, no problem. We got some support, so I'll go over that.
Okay.
All right, we chat. We have $10 from the lovely Angela Gates. She sends $10 for support. We definitely appreciate you coming in through to the Discord meeting as well and letting your tones be heard. So we definitely appreciate you, sister, and your support.
Yes, to our hotel.
All right, and next we have the great sister Maria Bensebi. She sends 3333. She says, Tua ARCAD, you did great today, and you are greatly appreciated.
Nini I appreciate your support, Maria. Okay. Greatly appreciated, sister.
And let's see here. Okay. It says wait a moment, but I'll go ahead and show this. All right. All right. Now next we have who is, let's see, Eric G in the chat room.
Shout out to you, Eric G.
Yes, $5.99 for support.
Peace and love. Shout out to you, Eric. Boy, I got a cannon. Nice.
All right. If you're ready, good brother Hati.
I am. All right, so we at the teachingsofma.org have a great newsletter I'm going to show right now. And here's the newsletter. As you can see, it says Teachings of Ma'at. The movement begins with you, because without you, there is no movement. Every movement needs people, and people who are ready to take action off of something that has a profound effect on them, such as Saba Tahuti's teachings. So we always label our newsletter with an issue number so you can find information quickly, because we pack this newsletter with lots of information. And it says, greetings. Thank you to our consistent supporters and to everyone else who comes out and shows us love too. We appreciate you as well. TOM is an organization that is founded on reciprocity. Thank you to those who understand and contribute. If you do not have the finances to give back to this great informational channel, give your time instead with service. Become a member. Now let's break out of the matrix. And like all organizations, we have our mission. Our mission is to bring back home to the mindset of Ma'at as many sisters, brothers, and their children as possible, and free melanated people from the Tamahu Caucasian matrix. To those of you that are new or listening in the future, the Tamahu is a foreign mindset in the Medu Neter language, or the hieroglyphic language that the ancestors used for all those that think outside of the mind of Ma'at. If you want to know what that is, if you're brand new, I suggest you head over to Saba's Friday class at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and he'd be happy to answer that for you. So we always have a news section. In the news section, like tonight, you watch Brother ARCAD give his presentation. Well, next week, he's going to have his summary put right here in the news section, because it's that important. And we always create something that's precise and to the point, but also give you additional gems and nuggets to chew on, so that you can take it and utilize it throughout your week before the next show or pod class. So it says the speaker Hati showed us that Common Medu-Neter words we use, such as Neter, come from the great goddess Neith. Even the hieroglyphs or Medu-Neter expresses a relationship between her, Tahuti, and being the mother of frequency and vibration. If you're ready to learn more, let's go deeper. So if you want to get this newsletter, all you have to do is go to teachingsofma.org. It's teachingsofma.org. You scroll all the way down the homepage. You put your email address in the slot that asks you for it, and you hit the red sign up button. And you will be on our weekly mailing list. And what I like about this newsletter is it looks like an actual website. It looks like one of those one-page websites. So it's packed with graphics. It's packed with tomb paintings. It's packed with stuff that was held during the presentation. And it's continuous Medu-Neter. We don't stop with the Medu-Neter speak or writings just because the show is over. We continue it throughout the week by putting it in the newsletter. So if you want to learn more Medu-Neter or even know enough that's more than most people you know in your life, just sign up for our newsletter and you can learn a lot more there. So we have a Discord community. Somebody will put the link in the chat. And if you were here earlier during the presentation, there's also scrolling on the ticker on the panel. And Discord's where it's at. It's growing fast. People are joining every day. They're throwing down their thoughts. People are loving it. And we come together there once a month for a public meeting, which means that anybody that's listening now, you can come to the Discord chat or the Discord community, and you can come to this open meeting where you get to ask questions. We will not hide from your questions. And as ARCAD spoke about a little earlier, about a brother that came to chat, and he had a lot of information, and he had questions, and he was heard. So we suggest if you're looking for something that's similar, but not as invasive as Facebook and not as phony as Instagram, join us at Discord. It's straight knowledge all through the day. So here at the Teachings of Ma'at, excuse me, got ahead of myself there. So we're always looking for writers, editors, managers, digital designers, social media content creators, organizers for physical meetups. If you have a skill or talent that could be beneficial to Tom organization, contact leadership at teachingsofma.org. So everybody has a talent or skill, whether you know it or not, and we want to help you bring it out so that eventually, like the brother ARCAD up here, you can have the confidence he has to go out and share the good news with family, friends, and those that want to break out of the matrix. Now, if you have music, if you have art, physical and digital, poetry, storytelling, dancing, acting, pottery, playing instruments, comedy, and all things creative, you can showcase them here for a free will donation of at least $20. And Teachings of Ma'at members will only pay $10 for access. So if you've been working on something for very long in your life, and you're finally ready to put it out there to the public, or you just want to get more of your information or more of your creativity spread around more than it already is, we're offering you a place to advertise for a free will donation of at least $20. And that goes the same with business promotion. I know there's some of you out there that have your own business. You're welcome to promote it here for a minute segment. For more details, just message us at teachingsofma.org. Message us at teachingsofma.org. So things to consider before skipping the next study. What are the weekly studies about? They are based off the teachings of Tahuti and our great ancestors of the Nile Valley. a way to connect our community of truth seekers with the leadership of the teachings of Ma'at. You are now witnessing his wisdom in action. Similar to all movements, good information without good vibration manifests nothing. So join us. If you have been searching your entire life like me for a teacher, a teaching that can free you from fear, stress, worry, anger, then you found the right home. Even if you are very knowledgeable about Ma'at and Kemet, then we could use your service to free the minds of our people. All are welcome. And here is the great merch from teachingsofma'at.org. And if you have any questions, send a message to Scribe, and he will get back to you swiftly. And we offer t-shirts, short sleeve, long sleeve, hoodies, and much more. So I suggest you send a message to Brother Scribe and let him know exactly which one you would like to get for yourself, your mate, parent, friend, whomever. Because here's the deal. You get 10% off your first purchase when you sign up for a newsletter. So if you just go to the website and all you do is sign up for a newsletter, automatically you get 10% off your first purchase. Now, if you become a Teachings of Ma'at member, you get 10% off forever. So every time, so summer's coming up and you already ordered your long sleeve and your hoodie, and you want some gear, you want some merch for the streets to look freshen, and you see this nice t-shirt here and you want to get it, well, if you become a member, you'll get 10% off. And then anything else, the shorts that come out after it, you'll get 10% off, and so on and so forth. So it's a great deal. I don't know, I've never heard of Amazon doing it or any of the eBay. I've never heard of them doing it. So I believe we're the only ones here. They're giving great deals. So teachingsofma'at.com has a social media hub, and you are on the Teachings of Ma'at channel. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and click the notification bell so you can be updated when our shows start. And also go over to Saba's channel, Saba Tahuti. He's at Mystical TV on YouTube. And hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button if you check out any of his videos over there. Show him some love and support. We also have a Twitter and a TikTok channel, and these are just very short clips of the teachings, and they're for people that don't have a lot of time to sit through hour-long pod classes or shows. Well, you can go over to TikTok.com and Twitter to get your news and get short clips of these pod classes and Sunday shows. And then for the easiest way, just grab your phone right now, stick it to your monitor, and just scan this QR code, and you'll be automatically redirected right over to the website, and you'll be able to find all this information I'm speaking of right now. And also a chat bubble will pop up asking you if you have any questions. And we'll get back to you very quickly when you do. Now, none of this is possible without your support and the supporters of the Teachings Ma'at organization. So we do take Cash App, we do take PayPal, and we also take crypto. I believe we're the only crypto Teachings of Ma'at people that have their own crypto wallet. So it's teachingsofma'at.wallet. It's teachingsofma'at.wallet. If you need help, again, send us an email, send us a question through the Contact Us. Put your question down right here. Some people will put it in the chat, and we will get back to you quickly with the answer. Now, since I'm on this subject, it's come to my attention, and I want to make this very clear. So the teachingsofma'at.org is possible because of our great leader, Saba Tahuti, Amenhotep Ra. And I want to make it very clear to people that if you want to specifically donate to somebody, especially Saba, please address in the notes or somewhere in your donation, leave a note and say, this is specifically for Saba Tahuti Amenhotep Ra. This way there's no confusion and there's no discrepancy. So we would really appreciate that. If you don't know how to leave notes, again, we're here to help. We can answer your questions for you and help you out with that too. We appreciate you. So again, any questions, anything at all, just email us at leadership@teachersofma'at.org. And here is Saba Tahuti's email. It is mysticaltelevision@gmail.com. Now, to the shout outs, to the hails. So we have a section in the newsletter where we like to do some hailing. Some people call it shout outs. And we like to list your names because it echoes the vibration of what we're trying to put out into this realm here, the earth realm, to destroy the matrix that's in our minds. So we like to echo people. So this is the leadership roles. We have Antu, who is the Sesh Sa'it in our party. We have active members who are Siddiqui Asani, Oba Allah. We have Angie Martinez, who should be in the chat. She is Shesh Sa'it. We have Anaha Paul. We have men. She should be in the chat too. Anaha Paul. We have Menku Ara Mary Ma'at. That's the brother on the panel. We have Sarah Broomfield. And correct me if I'm wrong, Sarah, if you're in the room, I don't know if you're harassed for your culture. I don't know if that's you.
Yes, it's harass.
Okay, so this is the very active. This sister is very active. This sister, if you want to learn how to be active, you go to Harass for Your Culture or Sarah, whatever she wants to be called. You go to her and you ask her questions because she's doing a little of this and a little of that and a lot of everything. So we have the new brother, Mr. Motivator, Jason Kirkland. This brother is constantly, if you need to know about Discord, how to operate it, how to get on it, how to pull your family and friends on it, you talk to this brother here. Every time I go on Discord, when I do, he's in there chatting away, hailing people. He's doing his thing. And we welcome you too, because I was notified that you just signed up. So I want to personally say, Tua, hail to you, and we look forward to many years of working together and to you being a part of our family. Then we have the non-active members, which is Anu Ka, but Anu is in the room. Anu is the moderator. So if he's still in the room, tell him what's up. Hail to him. And then we have Big Beeps. He's in the room too. He's always throwing up hands and he's always throwing up fire. If you want to know exactly what the active and the non-active roles are, you can always send us an email. And then in the future, I'm going to be breaking these down in one of the Discord meetings, so you can just attend one of our public meetings. Then we have the growing supporter list. The Ma'at supporters. Let's do some hailing. So I want to say hail to Nito Campbell. Nito Campbell, hail to you. I hope you're all right, brother. Scribe, did Nito Campbell donate?
The brother donates every week, my bro.
Oh, I didn't hear his name.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hail to you, brother. Hail to you. I didn't hear your name, so I'm glad you're here and you're doing well. Hail to Artistman Hawkins, whoever you are, brother. Hail to you. Hail to True Seeker 22. Hope you're all right. Hail to E Manifesto. Hope you're doing well, brother. Hail to Shannon Southard. She should be in the chat. Peace to you. Hail to Beget Leisure. Hail to Teddy Patty. Hail to Mark Anthony Sofacina. Hail to Anthony Drain. Hail to Eric G or Eric Gadillo. He's in the chat. Peace to you. Hail to Heka Kapara. Hail to Harass for Your Culture. She's in the chat. Sarah Broomfield. Hail to Angela Gates. Angela Gates. She should be in the chat too. Peace to you. Hail to Bev at Cannabis Spa. Hail to you, my sister. Peace. Hail to Steven Escolar, which reminds me, if you haven't done it already, Saba hosts a great Medunetter Monday class. If you need more information, get one of these brothers on the panel, or you can email Saba yourself, and you'll be redirected there. And Steven Escolar, Stephen E, I know he just joined up. Hail to Maria Ben Sebi. She should be in the chat. Peace to you, sister. Hail to April Cabintoy. Hail to Cash Peden. Hail to Barbara McCrae. Hail to Amin Ra Atum. Hail to Jason Kirkland. So Jason Kirkland started off as a supporter and then said, you know what, I might as well just be the member. I like that, Jason. Hail to you, brother, and welcome. Hail to Trenton Donaldson. This is a new name to me. Hail to you. Hail to Black Alucard. Getting those workouts in, brother. Peace to you. Hail to Kemet Haru Hancock. He was in the chat earlier. Peace to you. So this is what it takes to grow a nation, as ARCAD said, from the ground up. It takes a lot of work. And us brothers here know we can't do it ourselves, that we're going to need a lot of help. And we are here to help you too. All you have to do is reach out to one of us and just ask your questions, and we are happy to guide and lead. So hail to everybody in the chat. Hail to the brothers on the panel. Hail to Saba Tahuti for staying consistent after all these years and never skipping a beat. Hail to you.
Yes, definitely hail to everyone, all the great supporters. You guys are excellent, and yeah, we definitely are growing. The best community that I've seen. You know, we definitely support each other in many different ways, and you know, this is beautiful what we're bringing forth. So definitely hail, peace and love to everyone. So before we close out, I will. Let me see. We have. Yes, we did get some more support in. The great brother Stephen E, who supports every single week, very, very consistent. He's saying 1572 for support. Stephen Escolar. This brother is excellent, and I do vision him one day being up on the panel with us teaching. So 2 out to you, good brother. Peace and love to you. All right, so yeah, I'll close out with some words. I definitely want to always make sure that that everyone knows and understands that here at the Teachings of Ma'at, this is a organization that we're building, you know, and it takes every single person. And you know, one thing that I love that what we're doing is we're bringing out a lot of creative people. We're bringing out a lot of people who are full of creativity and full of ideas, and we love that. And we want to be able to showcase you and bring you up to the front and show your skills and your talents. So if you have something that you're working on that you want to showcase, I'm sure some of you run businesses as well. We are giving you an opportunity to come up here and present what you have going on. You know, we want to support you. We want to support you in what you're doing, because that's what this whole thing is about. If we ever want to be able to create our own currency, which of course is connected to energy, which is the current, we have to support each other. You know, we have to support those who are around you, you know, those who are bringing forth things that deal with Ma'at, you know, and I want to know personally what each of you all are doing. So, you know, from wherever location that you're in, you know, I want to be able to send people to you, you know, hey, whatever it is that you do, you know, I definitely want to be able to send people to you and bring business to you. And we want to build businesses within the Teachings of my organization, you know, so reach out to us if you have anything that you would like to present and bring forth to the people. So, with that being said, Tua, Hotep Ma'at, great presentation. Brother ARCAD is very commendable and inspirational, for one, to get up here, and for two, when things don't go as smoothly as you plan, to continue to push through it. And, that takes a lot. Most people won't even put themselves in the front, and then let alone when you stumble, to continue to keep moving. And so the presentation and was absolutely great. You brought forth a lot of information, and we definitely appreciate you, good brother, and what you bring forth for us here at the Teachings of Ma'at. So peace and love to you. Everyone in the chat, make sure that you have goals that you want to accomplish this coming up week. It's good to have long-term goals, short-term goals, and what you plan on doing tomorrow, the next day, one step at a time, leading with the left. Write them down, document them, keep record, read them, and that way it builds something within your subconscious to know, oh, okay, I got to get this done, and you figure out ways to get it done. All right, so peace and love. We hope to see some new faces in the Medu Monday tomorrow. That'll be great. Email Saba Tahuti, or you can reach out to us on the website, teachingsofma'at.org, and we will direct you to Saba Tahuti. All right, so peace and love, everyone, and have a great weekend. Peace and love.
Hotep Ma'at, Minku, you want to close out?
Looks like he's
My brother frozen. Minku, you want to close out? Got some words? Closing words, good brother?
My closing words are peace and prosperity to all in the chat. Hail all the brothers on the panel. Tua for the instructions of Amanope today. That really that transitioned my day in a very positive way. So Tua for that. Looking forward to seeing all that join us tomorrow in the Middle Monday sessions with Saba Tahuti. If you're looking for to level up in your life, to transform, to learn more knowledge about real culture, you should probably come to those sessions. They're so good. So peace and love to the chat. Peace and prosperity to everyone, and have a wonderful night. If I don't, a wonderful week if we don't see you on Monday, and I will pass.
Hotep Ahati, good brother, you want to close it out? But we ended with the good affirmation.
Yeah, I just want to echo what Menkura said. If anything, just show us support, and your support is actually going to be supporting you more than you might think. Like Menkura said, he said before on here that the Medu Netter classes are life changing, and that you don't go there and it's just straight giving you the hieroglyphs and that's all. No, from what I understand, the brothers are chopping it up. Saba's sharing some deep insight with them, and they're able to utilize it throughout the rest of the week. So they're building a camaraderie over there, and there's sisters over there too. So there's a family being built under Saba's guidance over there. So if you've ever been curious about what exactly is Ma'at and what does it mean to follow her, I highly suggest that you make some time in your schedule and go over there and get some support from that class. It's an excellent class. Thank you.
Hotep Ma'at. Had to clear my throat. What a beautiful, beautiful class tonight. Beautiful energy.
When you said let me clear, when you said I had to clear my throat, I thought about let me clear my throat. when I was up in Canal Street, New York. Oh, man.
Nice. Yeah, I remember that. That's hip hop. Yeah, everybody got that right in the chat. Hip hop culture. That's right. Yeah, guys, it's an energy, man, and it's a beautiful energy. I just want to echo everything all you brothers say on the panel, and shout out to everybody in the chat that support. It's an energy. It is a energy, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. And I'm so honored and grateful to share with all of you, and to be able to be building what we are building collectively is an honor together. So with that, we're going to end with our beautiful affirmation. Hail to everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Unki and Ma'at, Un and S, Nintet or Sat and Ma'at, Ninhepapet and Ma'at, Her and Q, Per EQ. I live for Ma'at. I exist within her. I do not speak in the place of Ma'at. Every day I advance towards Ma'at. My being is surrounded in darkness. I come forth as conscious light. Hotep Ma'at. Peace and love, everybody. Love and light.
Closed my eyes, then I woke up back in my bed. I could see my room as clear as looking through a lens. See, I thought I was awake, so then I tried to move, but my body shocked me like I was plugged in a socket. I started panicking and scrambling within my mental. I thought I died and now my body, I'm forever locked in. I was screaming, help me, someone help me please. But there wasn't any sound making it through my teeth. I could see movement in motion, shadows gather around me. How could I close my eyes already closed? Eating alkaline at this time, fasting reads so shocking. I was stuck in a paralysis, fear had me froze. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to shed. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to shed. I finally started waking up and coming back. I was in the opposite of state's effect. That's relaxed, I grabbed my phone and started to do research. Knowledge of what happened, I was in a lack. Insidious, the movie came direct to mind. Every time I seen this, it was connected to what's not divine. Demons crawling forcefully, holding the body down. Ain't no point in trying to scream, you will not make a sound. Deep within, I knew I made that a reality. The all is mine, I saw it, and so shall it be. I start replacing fear with knowing universe is mental. Talking to my subconscious to wake me up in dreams. Then one day my spirit guides came in so essential. Daylight's astral playing loud in my dream helped to set me free. I'm back in paralysis, laying on my couch. But this time I was calm, ready to exit out. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to shed. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to shed. From what I read, I need to move my arms in front of me. See a rope and pull it, separate and then release. Now I'm out, I see my house is gleaming, I accept it. Looking in the mirror, staring at my car's reflection. I was so ecstatic, flying in every direction. This was months of subconscious reprogramming and redirection. Place my thoughts in my body, wake up, that's what I did. I was reborn from that day so I could start to live. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to shed.
But I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.